All right.
So hard. Everything is in fucking reverse. So annoying. And then I took out a couple of Ramirez's hairstyles from maybe 5 days before washing them. That was because someone was smart enough to get my yeah. But then I took my Cromwell out, and I love it because as long as you're hiding, as long as you're behind doors, like you're actually very well hidden. So, anyways, on to
Hello? What do you mean live stream offline? Live. Aha, there we go. Oh, somebody's watching. Game's gonna be starting in 10 minutes probably, so sorry for the wait. Oh, hello, Space. Are you not talking? God damn it, I will mail you a mic. Oh, I'm coming down with a cold. Fuck. Got a sore throat. I know, but like I'm just saying it. Alright, Dark Waters, launch game. And yet again, I have magically healed myself and all my strain. Yay. I'm okay with this. Oh, a little bit. So I'm gonna go get a cider. I'll be right back. I play a little bit here and there, but not a lot. Oh, hey, Thunder.
Oh, hey, Jesus. My fucking shit working? Oh, for sake.
Hey Al, how's things?
Okay.
Oh, things are good.
Yep.
I'll don't touch this. Okay. Let's see. Uh, Marvel. Dog said he's a little late, and Marvel will be have. Thought for a moment that we. Welcome back, Thunder. How are you? Uh, Dog said. Oh shit. Hmm. Well, we'll give you a moment to try, I suppose. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Yeah. Doug is a little bit late, and Marcus will come and go as he usually does. So, like, remember, that is not outside the unusual. You guys are level 9, right?
No, we're level 10.
Hmm. That was. Okay. Mine is a bit. And then, then my math in my head is not totally correct. Let's see. Da, da, da. Do the thing. Yep. Yeah, I remember that, but I honestly thought that that was for level 9. But if it's 10, that doesn't matter, really. Uh, okay. Let's give Thunder a little bit of time, see if he can fix himself. And Marcus should be out for a little while at least. Or so he said. Really? Hmm.
Not acknowledging them.
I think it means that he's plugging them in and it doesn't register. You have yourself muted, by the way, for what that's worth. That's a problem. Gee. Let's see. Nothing's better now?
Alright, resetting my computer fixed it.
Nice.
That is fantastic.
You turned it off and turned it back on again?
Yeah.
Okay, so Marcus said that he will come and go a little bit. He couldn't actually be here because he has family stuff coming over, but he'll be here for a little while. So he'll just come and go, and then Dog is a little bit late. So
Right on.
yeah, that's fine. So so I suppose we just go over some things. So like would it be out of place for you guys to be to take a level, because I gave you a level for free, but you also finished like the arc, quote unquote. So would it?
We get.
So like even though it's really close, you guys wouldn't say no to like being level 11, no?
Are we supposed to be level 11?
No, you're not supposed.
No,
I don't
I'm not being an asshole. I don't know what level we.
You should be level 10. You
Okay.
gave one free. Well, yeah, because like let's count the thing I gave you for my celebration as a free one, and then we'll keep the, because I was wondering about it a little bit. So, you know what? So let's say that it's level 11, and then I was about to say that your boat should be half your level, so it counts as level 5. So really quickly, so for the boat, I think you guys all know that for a while I had like a really complicated sort of rule set, but like I got some feedback that it shouldn't, that it was too complicated and kind of stupid. And after a while, you know what, we're just gonna treat the boats as a sort of character in the abstract, so that most of the rules sort of apply, and you just all share control of it, if that is all fine with people. So in the abstract, then your boat has it will always be half you guys' current level, even when 11 doesn't divide, obviously. So I have some. Let's see. In the Roll20, at your convenience, there are ship perks. There are not too many because like there's not too many right now, but look at that, and you have 5 of those that you guys should think about, and then there will be added more, and maybe we can go a little bit back on that. Let's see, is this even in? Yeah, it should be. Let's see, and then it is the big, and then there's a question that you guys took 2 main guns with you, the big laser cannon and the 88. Like the ship cannot take both of them, so one of them is going to be like, we're going to have to choose one of them. I should probably stop talking because you guys are hopefully looking at, oh yeah, I wanted to level up this or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'll shut up and let you enjoy spending XP. I don't know. I'll be down from. Yeah, like you can bring it back to Munchkin Myers, that's fine, but the ship has essentially one slot for a heavy weapon, 2 for medium, and 3 sort of light gun positions. So I think that should stay in the ship's character sheet. Actually, let's see, bio. Yeah, it has 1 heavy gun, 2 machine guns. Well, it doesn't have any guns right now, but that's what we're deciding upon. And like when I say the heavy gun, like on the front of the boat, there's like on the big frontal deck. That's where you have the thing, and it doesn't really go anywhere else.
When do Earth ponies get their additional perk?
It says so in the if Rust is gonna make an oven, it's going to both cook food and melt steel. So that'd be interesting. Earth ponies get their there's a table on their racial thing, and Space just posted it. So yeah, you do in fact get a bonus thing at level 11, which is very good for you.
Can't remember what level you get for that one.
Sure. Sure. Just give me a moment to remember how that worked again. I'm just texting something. Place for food and place for knives, I suppose. Cool. Space, remind me how much how much it gave you 20 or so DT, was it? Or was it like 30? I don't honestly quite remember. And I'm not in the mood to fuck around with the character sheet right now. Do you remember? It's 5 DT now. Okay, sure. So should we double it each time? So it's like 5, 10, 20, and so on. Then it would probably need like a soft cap because like it can't double forever, but still. Sure. Yeah. Okay. So it would then max out at 20 with 3 ranks. Sure. So then you'll just know that that I don't know. Rusty is slowly turning into a real life dragon. Fascinating progression. I'll give people some time to fix their perks and shit, and then that will also luckily give the rest of people some time. That they just DM, some of them just DM'd me and said that they'll be here in a moment. But then again, moment can be forever.
Well, then they'll have to fix their sheets, so it'll take. Oh, I guess we can start the role play in the meantime.
Sure, absolutely. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to organize something in the background. you spell bark B-A-R-K?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Thank you. So
Uh,
the only, so the only, so the only, so the only perk the ship has to start with is that I did mention this briefly at the beginning. It starts with one perk for free, and well, and that is Iron Bark, which is a sort of, which again, your ship, your little boat is made out of wood, but it's magical wood, so it's very bullet resistance, and it also slightly heals itself. So
yay.
so it has healing progression of so it has a healing rate of 10, which isn't a lot, sad to say, for a ship, but it can be upgraded.
As a cool Earth Pony, I can just buy Earth Pony perks whenever I want, right? Not counting the free ones as well.
I'm tempted to say yes. I don't quite remember if there was a restriction. I would have to check in the manual real quick.
Hmm.
But like, you are an Earth Pony, and like I swear to God that Ghoul is treated like a trait, but I might be way off on that.
I mean, it is in the trait section.
Yeah. So then, yeah, because it doesn't change your race per se. So
Yeah, it's just a trait.
Was it called healing rate in this game? Thank you. Sometimes I confuse myself with the terminology. Yes. Yes, that is very good.
I've also looked at the special things ghouls can become, and I doubt I'll become any of them. Because 2 of them require charisma,
Sure.
1 of them requires strength, and the 3rd one requires me to be a unicorn or a zebra. 4th one. So my best bet would try to go legendary. Literally my only chance of becoming a weird one.
I mean, that could be cool.
Unless, you know, I actually increase my charisma. Oh boy. Anyways, just thinking out loud more so.
That is absolutely fine. I mean, like, we're doing a bit of theory crafting, I suppose.
As a side note, I realized that Fight the Power mentions Red Eye.
Yeah. Yes. Would you like to know what factions it would count for on the islands, maybe?
That'd be nice. I probably won't take it, but that'd be nice for everyone in general.
Everyone except Smuggler's Hoof and Raider Town.
Sorry, I like that answer. Do you want to know who it affects? Fucking everybody.
Well,
Everybody.
everyone that is wearing a uniform.
I also realized they misspelled firearms when referring to friendly fire. I don't know why I'm noticing.
I mean, small details, you know?
So when you stare at something long enough, you just notice dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to become a Revo, I have to spend 5 levels of my stats. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair
Mhm.
enough.
It's very fair enough.
Oh wait, no shit, I miscounted. I'd have to put in 9. Okay. All right. Okay. Or I could just go with timeless. That's not fun. Or is it fun?
Is it fun?
I mean, the 4 option. Well, timeless is the most boring. It's literally, hey, you no longer look like a ghoul. It's all it does.
True.
And considering how this campaign's been going, no one gives a shit that I'm a ghoul.
Not in Smuggler's Hoof, no.
I haven't ran into any NPC that's like, oh shit, it's a ghoul.
No, but if you think a little about the factions I've told you about, I think you can pinpoint who would. But that's beside the point. Hello there, my good friend. How's you going?
I'm fine.
You
Just
you have level 11 to do, and then also we there's ships perks and shit, and they're probably all bad, but they will be improved. Besides,
okay. I don't feel that I'm qualified to pick perks for the ship.
they're not.
I'm not looking at it yet. I feel like I should be the one looking at it right now. Not.
I'm
You know, I just realized something I can do. And it's horrifying.
What can you do, my friend?
If anyone wants to pick up Way of the Fruit for future reference, just throwing it out there.
Uh, drunk. I have to ask: is when it just says cuteness, is that magic or diplomacy?
That's diplomacy.
Okay, just for reference, if you want to call it that, by all means. But just so I know, I thought it was that, but I was just had to ask.
Yeah, spellcasting is that.
Yeah. Fantastic. It will start telling me when they have figured out what they want to use their stuff on, and then at some point.
Just for the record, my token has reset again to its statless version, so I have healed.
Oh,
I have
oh
healed
shit.
all my HP and strain.
You know what? I thought about that at some point. Like, huh. Okay, let me just look at the token a little bit, see if there's actually something wrong with it.
I mean, it's the old token for starters.
Okay, well, I still have the new one. Just give me a second. But you know what? You're right. There is a new one, so we should get a new one.
A curiosity is Edhoof Teach's gun a revolver?
Yeah, it's a plasma revolver.
In fluff wise, yeah.
Would Stalingrad roulette?
Yep. That's
Okay.
that was that before he was before bad things happened to him. His whole build idea was that, well, his gimmick build was that, oh, I can take the critical perks with this specific weapon.
I mean,
That was
again, in our defense, we didn't want anything bad to happen.
nobody is implying that you did. I just said bad things. Bad things happen to everyone. That's technically my fault. Actually, no, that's all my fault.
No comment.
Okay. So let me just look at this for a second. Oh shit. Okay. Wait. Let's see if we can fix this.
Free Earth Pony perk. That out. 6? I think it's up to the remember. Please round it up.
Drunk. Do you
Yo.
mind if I in your attribute and allies, do you mind if I add HP and AP? And because I noticed that there aren't one for those, so that can be why it resets. If you would tell me your HP and AP.
My HP right now is 178. My action points are 83.
83 action points.
Yep.
3 action points. So I'm gonna try this and see if this will fix the problem. Because I noticed that that wasn't in, and then I can tie those to a character if I do HP. No, what? Well, I am already fucked up. Well, we quickly changed.
Everything's gone off the fucking rails.
No. I just accidentally gave Foley 178 AP. He doesn't have that normally. Only when he does dramatic reveal.
Trying to find a good perk from the Earth Pony list. Or does it have to be from the Earth Pony list? Is it just any perk?
Well, you can do any regular perk. Well, the Earth Pony one, I don't think it has to be.
Let me go check. Which sheet is it? Any perk? Oh, thank goodness. I can actually... That would explain why I have... You know what? That would explain why I have Big Game Hunter. Probably should have thought of that. What was my second free perk? Good check. Zap, Apple, Big Game Hunter. Yeah, it was Zap, Apple 3. That was it. Perks.
Okay, so I made that token instead, and I think that one won't change. So let's see. You know, let's see if the problem is now fixed.
I now have combat veteran.
Oh shit! You don't bleed. Somebody's gonna stab you, and you're just gonna look at them. It's just like, I don't bleed.
If I wasn't busy looking at shit, I would pull up a meme for you of that Fire Emblem meme where they stab the guy through the chest. It says miss, and he just slides down the shaft of the spear.
Oh yeah, I used to have that saved. Let me see.
Perfect. Well, have no fear, everybody. I just picked up Exploding McGee.
Right. Fantastic.
What is your explosive skill?
45. Quite literally the minimum.
It's gonna be fun.
Look,
Gonna be
I
fine.
don't know what other perks I could take.
No. See, here's the thing. You're underestimating it, because the thing is, you
I
crit a
mean,
lot.
do you have
and when
compulsive hoarder?
Hang on. Well, we've talked about compulsive hoarder before, and how it doesn't do anything. And I'd pick up feeling lucky punk, but it's locked behind firearm.
Do you have
Leaf on the
Mage now?
Wind.
I think he
Is
already
that
has that.
less than level? I mean, you can take 2 ranks of it, but it has to be a less than level 6 perk. I guess I could. Okay, I could take Stalingrad Roulette as my normal one. Is my free one, and then take Leaf. Yeah, I probably should take Leaf on the opposed to Clay McGee. As funny as bombs are, I am. I'll change it. I'll change it
Okay,
to
as the guy who
Stalingrad.
has to heal the collateral damage, I would really appreciate it if you at least got
Don't
to
worry,
like,
you won't be the only healer by next level.
yay.
I think. Let me go check. Let me just double check something. Let me just check something. Hang on. Okay, no, you're gonna have to pick up a very specific Earth Pony trait, which consists of rust. Okay. Um, Way of the Fruit. God. Okay, I can't convince him that up.
Yeah, you go eat the sapling from my headspace and be
I'm
healed.
glad that you figured it out. Bonsai has other uses too. I won't be healing, but I will be a fucking support.
Goody goody. Right. Who is happy with their character?
In general or currently?
I sorry, that was a bit more philosophical, I guess. I mean, who is done leveling up?
I mean, I am.
Fantastic.
Hang
Who
on,
needs some more? Who needs some more time?
I need more fucking time.
I'm
Right.
gonna spend the
Then
whole
we'll give
session
Hunter
leveling
his.
up.
I'm finished leveling up. I'm just updating some of my skills that I raised.
Yes.
I'm at Sneak 100, and then I'm putting points into Bluff Coercion. Fine, for all the bullshit detail.
I'm trying to find the shit.
I have bullshit to tell you guys. My name
Well,
before.
well, here's the thing. How many times have you actually had me roll a bluff check?
Yeah, but you're half the time you aren't lying is the problem.
I'm not. I'm not lying or bullshitting. I'm just saying things that nobody wants to believe.
But
Purple. Oh yeah, Leaf on the Wind.
yes. Well,
I've
no.
played the. Go ahead.
Nothing really. I need to plug in my computer so it doesn't die mid thing. That would be nice.
Everything's gone wrong.
Saved probably. Okay. So, I suppose we'll just start. I suppose we just start somewhere and just work us through, just work through whatever is put down. So, uh, so here's the thing. In game, it's been some time. Like I imagine it to be a week, but it can be a lot less. Point is that you guys came with a ship that was a little bit beat up, and sort of baked in and sort of and as a cherry on the top, that ship is now in full condition, and we'll go through like what it does and shit afterwards. But I suppose that isn't the most interesting things for the moment. So I suppose who 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 wants to do what, since we left off on the let's break up the weird I was about to say shaman circle, shaman. Cannot speak. Shamans.
Everything's a fire.
Let's call them the cultist group. So we left off on that, and and after that, things have taken themselves down a peg. So you tell me what you guys would want to do, because you have some time now.
No
mean-
opinion.
I would guess try to see to make sure that the place isn't going to turn into a revolt, and then leave. I think we have done enough, and that we should probably go now before we make it worse.
Oops. I'm an awful artist. Yeah. Sure.
Also, I have an opinion for the ship perk. I strongly think that we should take the one that gives us extra DT against against the monster attacks.
And ramming.
Yes. I don't think we'll ram that often, but like extra DT against sea monster attacks when we have fought a pseudo snail hermit crab kraken before.
All of us are close
I'm not.
combat builds, and the person at the wheel is Thunder.
Uh,
I feel like we'll be doing a lot of ramming.
Give me ramming speed.
well, I mean, yeah, no. Actually, I'm one of the only 2 ranged characters in the party.
I mean, I can ranged if I try hard enough.
Again, one of the only 2 ranged characters in the party.
Cutlass
What?
has gun rings.
Okay.
So what happened?
Well, from your perspective, you break. Was that the bot leave? No, that was hiking. Well, hello. Consider yourself to level up, and then we'll. And then in the meantime, I'll answer some question. From your perspective, basically, what happens is that you eliminate the resistance, not their resistance, but like the opponents that were shooting back at you, and Shardhoof retrieves, like in the back you find, well, if you follow like what they take out of there, like you find like your standard sort of occultish room, and Shardhoof retrieves some specific items for that, but and that is what you see happen, and then it's like what you know and what you ask. And but more important though is there's a more important thing though. Well, I would maybe call it more important, because most of the following days, Shardhoof is sort of gone, and she's off talking with the rest of the council, and afterwards you receive a message for her to come and talk to her. Wanna go?
Do you want to go drunk?
I mean, does anyone care about Shardhoof? I'll be blunt.
Thorn
Anyone want to go
cares
talk
about,
to her?
yeah, like Thorn cares about Shardhoof because she gave a job to a retired gladiator, and it's a tough world out there. Not many of us retire successfully.
I have no opinion one way or the other.
So we're on the boat for days afterwards?
If you want to leave, you can absolutely do that, but you came with a boat not in 100% condition, and since you have done everyone sort of a favor, they say, we'll fix up the boat for you for free.
Okay.
I think that's a good deal.
That sounds good.
And
We're not
then,
going to get another free repair.
unless...
And if they force us to owe them a favor, we just tell them to fuck off.
Anyway, if you still don't have anything against using the sort of quarters you already have, she'll come visit you.
Okay.
Okay.
Slowly. As she sort of comes down, there's a pony beside her, and he seems like a logistic guy. He has the sort of look of somebody that spend most of the time looking at papers, and he sort of has a forum, and she sort of like takes it from him, and it's just like, I think this will start making things good, and she hands you the forum.
What's it say?
It's a it's a sort of um, it's a shipment record for 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 med, for sorry for Radax and Radaway to be sent to fucking Firewatch Point. There you go.
Yeah, this is good.
Like, here's the thing. I would give you specific details, but it's one of those things where I, the DM, am not too aware of like how much is reasonable. So how much would it take? How much would it take for Foley's mind to be to be better at least?
I mean, I told you I don't know. I keep asking you that question, and you say, I don't know. How much you think? How much you think? I don't fucking know.
Well, I guess we
A lot.
both
We'll call it a lot.
will call it
20,
a lot.
20 tons of Radaway and Rada.
20 tons of crude rat away in this giant oil tank.
Look, you'll just start anointing the children in the Radaway, and they'll be
They'll-
fine.
They'll sail up in the giant tanker ship and just like have hoses and just like spray the whole place down. It is a significant amount. Anyway, so she asks you, at least look over it, and if you find it agreeable, then that is the first part of the deal paid, at least on our end.
Looks good to me.
Right. So she sort of looks at you and she's like, so I'll take it you'll be leaving?
Yep.
Sarah looks at you like, something wrong, Foley?
Out of character, I have a cold, and it's fucking horrible outside, so, like, I'm barely awake right now.
That is absolutely fine. But if you don't feel up for it, that's absolutely fine. But she still asks.
It's fine.
We need to go so that we like don't cause any more upheavals.
Like, seriously, I just, like, all my friends hate me. I just found out my family is murderers. I just want to get off the fucking boat. They
Yeah,
killed
we
Peter
need-
because he was a house nigger.
I can you please not, you know what, no, I don't mind that you used that word, it just caught me off guard.
Okay, I'm only using the word because that's the actual term.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm caught off guard every time I hear it. Look, anyway, this is like we need to go back to our little base. We need to have some TLC, maybe like do a new paint job on the ship. We need some relaxing time. I need to teach Pip the rest of my martial arts moves.
I understand, and I understand. For what it's worth, though, I do owe you one. So if you need something, he sort of looks over and just sort of like, and hey, You don't just have the captain of the guard owing you one. You have the newly appointed council member.
Oh God, Scarlett's a council member now.
No, it's Shard Hoof, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, whoa, negotiations went really well.
I expect lifetime free meals and board.
She sort of like
You'll
looks
get a
at you and is
board,
just
all
like.
right.
She sort of looks at you and is just like, not unreasonable. Can probably be done.
Yeah, no, like,
Definitely not unreasonable.
It's like not the fancy meals, because I know that takes a while to fucking get, especially since you're in the middle of the fucking ocean. So let's just say like slightly above average guard rations.
I love how Thorn gets basically a blank check from one of the largest factions in the wasteland that we're in, and he's like, yeah, like a bed and some decent food would be nice. Like that's me calling in the favor.
No, that's the first favor.
That's
because
Thorn.
it's so
That's
because
Thorn in
it's
a
so
nutshell.
reasonable.
Maybe I'm just not wrapping my head around it, but are they really that big?
I mean, they are big in some ways and small in others. Like their main strength is that they're a very neutral party. They facilitate trade between the bigger powers.
They're an economic powerhouse, and if an economic powerhouse with their sort of setup exists in the middle of Havana and Firewatch Point, they're powerful, or else they just wouldn't exist, ipso facto.
You know, here's the other thing, and like, you know what? We probably need to go find the next major large settlement eventually, so that we can see if we accidentally stumble upon some great plot that needs to be unraveled or accelerated.
uh, well, well. Hopefully, I can help you put an end to this one. It's like she sort of sits down. She's just like, listen, you don't owe me any explanations, but like this whole operation that made me realize that there are something going on here. Do you fill me in on this? Or no?
No.
The shrugs her shoulder.
I could, but it really wouldn't help. Like, you've heard me explain things. Do you want me to word at you more?
She sort of thinks about it a little bit, and she's just like, "No, I have everything you said on paper if I need it. It's just this is not usually what I deal with."
Mm-hmm. I recommend like getting Ventus to like try to interpret the words that I've spewed out, because she has actual cultural training in deciphering zebra bullshit.
She
Scarlet, not so much.
sort of like, wait a second. Give me 1 second while I quickly check my note for a name. Okay. Walter has been taken into custody, and I have replaced him on the council. Most this aspect has been gone up in the air, but it's really against protocol. But there is 2 items among them that maybe you should take with you. She sort of looks
Did I?
at. She sort of like. She has a little. She has like a. The paper guy's bringing something over. And she's just like, this thing is supposedly an antique, but it's yours if you want it. Fully, she holds out. Have you seen one of those like small Beretta pistols?
Yeah.
Yeah, she holds. It looks like that, but it has like three magical like they are in the nature of magical rings around the barrel, and it has three butterflies on the handle.
Wait,
Uh,
she gave us a Beretta pistol.
Anna said that it was okay. She said, "Oh shit, I mixed it up." I
Is the
believe
Beretta fully automatic or not?
I believe I just got a fucking healing pistol, which is fun. Do I
uh,
know what it is?
I'm trying really hard to send you stats. Apparently, no. Sadly, it doesn't heal, but it deals stun damage for what it's worth. It is called Fluttershy's Mercy, and it is a little hideout, and it deals stun damage instead of thing. Magically, it takes normal 10mm bullets, and magically they will not kill, because that's how that works.
Um,
It's yours if you want it.
I mean, I guess I should take it.
Either take it or I'll fucking take it and start doing stupid revolver ocelot tricks with it.
Like I'm
Nice.
not spec'd for firearms, so it's pretty useless to me. But
I'll
thanks.
Then just sell it.
I can use it.
No, I'm taking it. No,
Damn.
I may have given it to you before you said the sentence you just said. Now I'm not giving it to you.
You're not gonna let me fuck around with it.
Let's wait a moment before and let's hear out what the other item is before you start fighting.
Okay.
She sort of digs around. It's just like seems that Walter was quite a collector of antiques and artifacts. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he and Sapphire got along, at least professionally. And she puts down a little canister. The canister is like a hard glass, and um, it's one of those like sciencey sort of. We locked some kind of specimen inside this sort of tube, and all that's inside the tube is like a very beautiful. It's one single, very beautiful, elegant golden red feather.
Okay, we're leaving that. We're moving on.
Okay then.
Did you just get a fucking phoenix down?
I'm
Yes.
taking it.
Well,
It's
you can
mine
make.
now.
Well, you can. It's the main ingredients for a phoenix down, and they used to be in the game. They used to be in the previous version of the game, and I wrote it as a reward before we changed over. So like, we'll just keep it.
Okay, so now it doesn't do anything.
No, of course it does. Of course
It's just like our deed over the seas now.
It's fine. Like, so is she handing it to Foley or to me?
Whoever wants it, I suppose. But like, I thought it would, since it is a medicine thing, I thought give or take it, but that doesn't really matter on my end.
I mean,
Throw it into the
I-
treasure hoard and get back to work.
I'm not spec'd for alchemy, so I can't use it.
Well, I have an alchemy of 40 because I needed it for bonsai.
Yeah. But it's fine. We'll just
So this
hire an
isn't
alchemist to work
actually a
together.
named weapon. It's just a caramel that does stun damage, right? Can you do stun damage normally with a pistol?
No. I mean, no, and it has better. It has better.
Actually,
stats.
aren't there gel rounds
No,
in
it
this game,
doesn't.
or are
It's,
they of a
it's
different system?
literally just a caramel. It's 40. Oh, it does an extra 2d10 damage, I guess.
Check, should it do more? Well, like, would you be more happy with it if it did more?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Like I'm not even gonna use it because I'm not spec for firearms.
You know, you never know, right?
Throw it in the pile.
Throw it in a pile.
We have a treasure hoard.
Anyway, do you want to just pick perks at some point for both, but you can just leave. Like you have the boat ready, and it's oh gosh. Thorn can shoot real well.
I'm
What
okay
if
with picking the perk later and just leaving now.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So, you're going down to the boat, to the sort of boat, to the ship you have, and on the deck it actually stands ready. There's a whole little crew of sort of maintenance ponies, all hanging around your sort of your torpedo boat. It's all like coming together quite nicely. It's freshly painted. It's up and ready, and everything seems fine. There's the sort of main repair pony, I suppose, sort of turns around and is just like, "Oh yeah, ships you got's pretty all right now. You're taking care of it." Sort of looks at you, Captain. Well, at him, Captain Lucky.
What? Oh, yeah, sure, that's good.
Apparently not. Apparently, I'm very bad at holding people's attention today. I apologize. Anyway, he sort of only thing missing is to plug in the arcane matrix. We can do that now if you want.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't give a.
It's just like he sort of like gives a sort of wave to one of the others, and they come for the ship, and he's just like, right. So, what cannon you want on this thing when you're leaving? Yeah.
Sake, I don't give a shit. Let me go look. Where's the guns? The fuck is the guns? Where are the guns?
We can
Now I'm
hand wave it. If nobody cares, then we can just hand wave it. It's fine.
Well, no, I do care. I just don't know where the guns are.
They are. Let's see. They are right here. I'll post them in chat. Just 1 second. There you go.
Oh shit! I finally found our junk. Oh, thank goodness. Got a duffel bag, a set of colored markers, a clipboard, some medical syringes. Awesome. Okay. Document N1. Found it.
Rusty pointed out that you could take the thing that you can take both with you and sort of keep one of them at your base, but like only one can be installed at a time.
What's the range difference?
Medium to long. For a ship, you just count that in like.
What's the reload 20 mean? It takes 20 rounds to reload?
Means that it takes 20 AP.
What about the Morning Dawn one?
Oh, that's the energy one, so that one's on a battery, so that just shoots and like the battery runs out.
I mean, I
feel like the 88 mil will be better because at medium range we have normal weapons for that.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's fair. All right, that's 88 it is.
Fantastic. Right. So, off to sea. Who wants to drive? Who wants to?
I'm driving. Fuck you.
Well,
Hmm.
do we know what happened to the changelings on board?
That's what we're coming to. That's what we're coming to. While uh, while um, while while the two of while the ship is being prepared in the background, like fully, like changelings, like one changeling is like actually there's four of them.
Where?
Like in on the sort of crowd milling around the deck. Excuse me, I'm just gonna take a drink.
Wait, they're just milling around?
Now the crowd is milling around, but but um, but Mist have come to visit you before you leave apparently, and also you're also here, uh, Dog. So I should also spawn in your tokens, shit, because they exist, you know.
You hear, Doug?
Hopefully.
I am back for who knows how long.
Hello?
Mhm.
Hello.
Um, she's she sort of she comes up and she sort of looks over and she's just like, nice ship.
Yep.
Also bust his hair so it's fun. It's fantastic. She's sort of like, hey, I might actually owe you one. Well, I think all of us really Shardhoof is cutting us immunity. It's I I don't know what to make of it, frankly.
Good.
Is that place still open to take a few of us that I'm not sure if they're. I think I want to take some of them away from here. Maybe it was the wrong idea to get mixed up with Scarlet's ideas.
You said they were civilians? Or were they with you?
They're with me, but they're not. They bless their souls. They wanted to, but they are not ready for, you know, our work or anything. Too young, too inexperienced, too a little soft. But that's honestly what I liked about them.
I'll have to talk with the others.
I understand it's high order. Don't don't worry. We'll take care of our own, and even if you can't, we'll take care of our own. Maybe things will be better.
I guess I go to the group. Yo. Everyone.
Yes.
How do you feel about taking a few passengers back to Munchkin Myers?
Well, who are they?
Depends.
Couple of changelings.
No.
I mean,
Do you
Look-
know them?
No, you can talk to them.
I don't have much interest in talking to shapeshifters.
Do you have an interest in money?
I have trust issues.
You like money,
Same.
right?
I'm not shallow.
Captain, you collect toasters.
Fuck you, they're useful. Can
Yeah.
you make a toaster?
So are caps. So right now
No, I
we're
don't need to make a toaster. I take a slice of bread and I punch it with the solar hoof,
Right
and it
now-
gets toasted.
right now we're sitting at a bar and an inn in a strategic location between Havana and Firewatch Point in a high traffic area. Do you know what that means?
Okay, so you want to have changelings.
Yes.
Look, I've not been paying attention to what's been going on, but I don't know who the fuck to trust anymore, so I'll tell you what. If they're not part of this weird fucking Scarlet Hoof, whatever the fuck his name is, Scarlet Mane, Strawberry Shortcake, shit, great.
Oh, trust me, that's a fucking condition.
Yeah,
No,
nah. Oh, and, if they try anything funny, or if, Seabiscuit goes missing, and I find him in a fucking shallow grave, I'm killing them. I want you to know this.
Yep.
No. No. Biscuit is my favorite side character.
Alright? If Seabiscuit winds up dead because of these changelings, I will be disappointed.
I will gut them myself, Cap. Yes.
And I will watch you gut them.
It's a little bit weird. Can you at least wait outside?
No, I want to watch you gut them.
I'm just saying, it's a little bit weird when Skip is watching you buried to the hilt inside another bug's, abdomen.
I don't have anything better to do.
Why is there innuendo in this? Can we just say, I want to watch you kill them? Why do you have to make it sound sexual?
Because that's what all of you always do. Also, there are 2 cutlasses.
Oh god.
One of these damn changelings is already pulling a fast one.
Right, sure.
You shit. I saw that, you bitch. Get back. Walk over. You better walk away.
It's just like,
You found whoever is in. You found who stole her name. Now you have to just kill her.
Bang. Problem solved. It wasn't Ruby the whole time. It was that asshole. Problem solved. We've solved the case.
the point I want to bring up, because I'm okay with letting the changelings come, is that if we let them come, knowingly, it saves us the issue of later down the road we get people settling down and we just come back to Monkskin Mire to a changeling population we didn't invite.
All right. Also, might have a small problem. I don't know how much love Seabiscuit produces. Sea Dog. What's his name? Wait a minute.
Sea biscuit. Dog biscuit.
For some reason, I'm saying Seabiscuit because that's a real term.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dog biscuit is like a flower of sorts. So.
Also a treat. Anyways.
Oh yeah. How much love do they need? I don't know how to quantify
I mean,
that.
I don't know how he's going to feed for changeling.
Oh, it's 3.
Plus 3. Okay. If we part
Okay, he's going to feed 3 changelings.
I mean, it will be
Unless
very.
this man is literally the embodiment of love.
Oh, stop it, you guys! You haven't made. You tend to do things on the fly anyway. So this is not now. Is not the time to start figuring out plans.
Yes,
No,
it
no.
is.
It's the one
Random
time we start
boys.
to do logistics. It's when the
I don't know.
changelings
What's our
come.
track record been for doing things on the fly?
I mean, for Thorn,
You know what?
everything-
You've got a great point. Plans are for suckers, and you have far too many of them. I don't know who won that argument. I don't know if you did or I did.
I will call it a mutual victory as a non-biased third party.
Fair enough. Fine. We'll take the changeling. Again, I'm holding you to that gutting thing.
All right, I guess I go back out to Mist.
When Foley walks off, I'll just whisper to the captain, if we really need to keep them fed, we'll just wait at night till when Cutlass and Foley are fucking doing it and just park
Oh no,
them
I mean
outside the
it's
door.
fine for like a day or like if we're all there, they'll be fine. But when we have to go off and go somewhere, like unless Dog Biscuit hires hookers or something, I don't know how the fuck he's gonna feed 3 changelings.
If you give me like a dose of Med-X and buff out, I could feed them for a while. But I'm not sure if it just
You
works.
know
if
what?
it
I
works
think this
that
is the
way.
only time where the fact that you guys are a bunch of sexual nutheads is actually good.
Mhm. Oh my god! Now that I think about it, Thorn is on a dry spell. He hasn't had any in a while.
Yeah,
You know
like
that feeling,
honestly,
Thorn?
the only thing is if they're gonna work, then like Munchkin Myers has to be a successful business because that's the only way they're gonna get fed.
Oh right, we're a bar.
Yeah, that's the thing. We need employees. These are like employees, except you don't have to feed them.
Right, it's not a business front. We actually are running a bar. Oh fuck, I actually invested in a.
It's okay. We should-
Oh
Yeah, like if you let me
no.
actually finish a fucking sentence, you would.
Yes. Yeah. So Mist is there. There are three, not like they're in disguise, but they just look like generic ponies. So, which I could have brought to generic pony tokens, but
It really is fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've got some fucking Fallout Equestria tokens to send you at some point, but I haven't gotten around to it.
All
That's
right, I
fine.
go out to Mist.
Mhm.
And these three weren't involved in any of your shit, right?
She's just like, she looks at you a little, like, she looks at you a tad indignant. It's just like, too young, too inexperienced, and like, you see one of them, like, you see some of them sort of like talking amongst themselves. They seem genuinely sort of like, oh, we're going out kind of thing. And it's just like, she sort of like, she drops the sort of thing and it's just like, no.
Good. They can come. But keep in mind, as of this point, there's no ponies on this place.
Pardon?
There's no ponies at this place, except for one.
She sort of like, she sort of chews on it a little bit. It's just like, well, they're still fairly young. Smaller motors requires less fuel and all that.
That is not how that works.
Just your yes. Shut your mouth. Anyway,
It's a rest stop and a bar. If they worked, we might be able to get enough business to keep a small population going.
she's sort of like that could be good. Listen, I would try to build something myself, but I'm not a builder. As you might have seen, my talent lies more in tearing things down. So I wouldn't trust myself with this. I know that I know the risks of sending him with you, but you somehow got the captain herself to pardon us. So maybe you can actually perform miracles.
Amazing what can
I'll take
happen when you actually just sit down and fucking talk with ponies.
Who would have thunk diplomacy can work?
Well, I can take them. If it doesn't work out, I can take them back here.
Right. She sort of she turns to leave and it's just like, oh, also she She hands you a pair, like they look like very elongated daggers. You haven't they look like to be a pair of them, and she's just like one of the sea boss insisted that you take this with you, and I suppose this is for me. And she hands you a bag for 2,000 caps. So take that as well.
Ooh.
So mysterious knives and 2,000 caps.
Do I know what these knives do?
Yes, they are. Like it's the head of the spear that somebody tried to ambush Captain Luckyhoof with and got her arm shot off for her trouble.
Oh, Ventus?
Look, she got better.
She got better.
Oh, fun. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Thanks.
She sort of looks at you a little bit, and she's just like, "Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for caring." And she is tentatively replaced with the change, like in the generic form, and they sort of like they introduce themselves as Billy, Chip, and Bob. And
I was gonna give them
no.
joke names, but I already hate them.
Shut up.
We'll call
No.
them Billy, Chip, and Bob.
The chipmunks?
Billy, Chip, and Bob. You have to say them all. They're all
Wait.
one entity. Billy,
They're
Chip,
all-
and Bob.
They're all guys. What?
Okay,
You're
no,
assuming their
they're
gender.
fucking children, first off.
You're
they're
assuming their
children.
gender.
Never
First
mind.
off.
Adolescents.
They're changelings, which doesn't
They're-
mean anything.
They're
We
flexible,
can't
is what
feed
I'm
them
saying.
then. Oh my god.
All I'm
This
just
is-
saying is, like, I've got a Pegasus disguise that I believe you're a fan of.
And? Oh wait, no, that's okay.
These are children, god damn it.
Thorn connects the dots. Is like, okay, that works.
They're still fucking children.
Yes, we've established that. I was attacking the other point.
Yes. Also, like you are actually right. Like I'm sure they're not called that over in the U.S., but over here they changed the names of Donald Duck's nephews. So
Does that
you
make
got
me
the reference.
Scrooge?
Oh,
I mean, it's not meant.
that's the ref.
It's not meant as a lobo. It's not meant as an under the table insult. But if you want it to be, if you want to be Scrooge, then be Scrooge. But it wasn't.
Pretty sure you're Donald. Pretty sure I'm Scrooge.
That is accurate.
Anyway, I'll add them to the press
Ooh.
gang a little bit later.
Yay! I already forgot 2 of their names.
Billy, Chip, and Bob.
That's it. I just remembered Chip.
Billy, Chip, and Bob.
Billy, Chip, and Bob. Is that what they're called over in your country now?
No.
Donald's kids. No. Okay. Good.
But it's the closest thing.
Does Chip have really good teeth?
No.
Ah,
Chip had his teeth removed.
I was making a Fairly Odd Parents reference.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, fair enough.
My shiny teeth and
Damn it. Welcome to the reference session with these 3 characters.
Yes, I know, right?
Billy,
gonna-
Chip, and Bob. Can't call.
I'm surely gonna remember all of these people. Anyway.
You don't
um,
have to. They're written down.
Yeah, I know, right? That's fantastic. Uh, anyway, I'll jump you back to Munchkin Meyer, but
Damn it! Now I kind of wish they were named Alan, Billy, and Chip. Something. So then we could call them A, B, and C as opposed to B, C, B.
Your mind is
Stevie B.
fascinating.
no,
What?
no. Now you can call them BBC.
I don't
Billy, Bob,
appreciate.
Chip.
I don't appreciate that.
I'm sorry, but you can actually form that into an anagram. It wasn't intentional. Now, anyway,
Children.
The British Broadcasting Network channel.
adolescents, but yeah, adolescents, like not big enough to be trusted with like they're not
Slaughtering
How-
innocent slaves.
How's old's Pip? Answer the
Anyway,
question.
what?
I'm serious. How old's Pip?
How old's Pip? Fuck, 14.
All right, fair enough.
Aw, Pip
Look,
has friends.
Look, Pip already has a girlfriend, all right? And I'm still trying to help him out. I'm trying to wingman.
What
him.
happened to Sapphire? Is she still okay, or did she die of concussion?
No, she's absolutely fine.
All right. Also, I have no idea who Howard is, but I didn't feel like asking.
Who?
You mentioned some guy involved with the cult.
Yeah. Walter.
Oh,
Yeah, who's Walter?
He was one of the guys that sat on the council. He was the guy that didn't show up and Foley was waiting outside of them.
That would strongly. Yeah, that would explain a lot actually. Why I don't know who that is because I wasn't there for that scene.
Everybody add 400 caps to your inventory.
Yay! Yay!
Wait,
And now I can dump off my junk into the boat because now I know where it is. Also, we have the diamonds.
Yes, you got paid diamonds by the Diamond family. Check that shit out.
What's the shares? Can I just add that as caps?
5,203 caps and diamonds. I don't fucking know how to divide that.
So
Does Pip get a share?
You haven't given him a share up to now, but
should I shove the detonator into the loot pile, or should I just destroy it?
that's up to you.
Actually, I won't destroy it. I'll just throw it in the loot pile.
Somebody's gonna accidentally press it and just blow something up.
Yeah, I'll just blow up Scarlet Main's head.
It's not Scarlet.
What's his name?
No, it's not gonna blow up his head.
It's his bomb collar. I have the detonator for his bomb collar.
Yeah, I meant to ask you to give that back to him too. Sorry, I say ask. That's the wrong word.
What were we gonna do? Force me? I have the detonator.
I have the detonator. I have the power. No.
I've
you
had it.
keep repeating that you have the detonator. You're not making the rest of us feel better by constantly stating it in that tone. I have the detonator. Great. Thank you for reminding us. We know this. It doesn't make it better.
It's not like it's the detonator for a nuke. It's like it's a detonator for a bomb.
Yeah, because we know what happens when you have the detonator for a nuke.
No, so I'll say a sentence, Funder, that might have the same effect for you. I have the ceramic pottery shard.
Yeah.
fair.
Does that have the same effect for you?
If your point was, I don't understand the point you're trying to make.
No, here's the point, Captain. I have the star jar.
I feel like this is a completely different tier,
Hmm. Anyway,
but I get the point.
you get the point.
So I'm just, I have the diamonds. I guess it
You all have a lot of stuff. It's very nice.
All right. So how do we divide these diamonds?
Yeah, Captain. On the way back, you're driving a boat, and on the sort of very nice, they've cleaned off all the dust off the sort of display panels and all that, and on the panel is the weird box with the glass cupole on top of it, and it seems to have just been many cables just forcefully plugged into the sort of it's very obvious that it has just been like, well, there's no, well, just plug it in however you can. If you ever seen like the sort of mess some custom rigs of PCs can chew up with all their cables and shit.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Weird box that doesn't belong on the console is now plugged into the big console which you use to drive the boat.
Oh, okay.
It is going softly.
Okay. It probably fires the gun. You want me to fucking press it, don't you?
I mean, I wanted to give you more item and shit before you left the boat, but you wanted to go. So you know what? I have learned my lesson.
Okay. Great, we're at Smuggler's Hoof. Or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't give a shit. I do give a shit. Munchkin Meyer. Is Dog Biscuit alive? That will determine everything.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Dog Biscuit has built up the wall. Look at that shit. He has built the wall. He steps outside and he's just like, it's been a while. How you been?
Not too
Shit.
bad.
Everything's been shit.
It's just like he sort of looks at you and he's nodding. It's just like, that's too bad. I was hoping it would be a nice trip for you.
I wish it was. We got paid and then a fucking revolution happened, so that was fun.
He's just like, well, things have been relatively quiet around here. And
Thank God.
He sort of digs around. He's just like, also, here you go. And he hands you 150 caps.
Neat.
What's that for?
He's just like, well, two soldiers from that two soldiers from Havana stayed a night. Said there were scouts. Had been around Muscle Coast. Paid for drinks and staying. I said that the place weren't much to look at right now, but they didn't so much mind. They just wanted some roof over their heads. Didn't want to sleep outside this time.
Aww.
Left a day or so ago.
So they
Nice
paid
enough, fellas.
750 caps for a room.
He's just like, well, food and stuff, and And also they asked. And
We're
also
gonna
they
be
asked,
fucking rich.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were shallow. That is out of character.
There's a difference between potential murderers and potential murderers. Fuck you, you got a point. My character's character motivations are whatever the fuck I feel like at that moment.
mm-hmm.
I don't know how to play this character, other than I don't know how to play this character.
Like Lucky Hoof essentially has just it. Wait, is that the correct thing?
Yes.
Oh yeah, just it. That is all.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's his character. His character is essentially whatever the fuck's going on.
It's just
Whatever
like it's just like. Luckily, they were okay with. Luckily, they were okay with eating stag. Because that's what I got. Hope
Oh,
you like rat stag.
just since we got paid and we have money and shit, can I retroactively buy some stuff?
Yep,
I'll,
absolutely.
I'll just I'll just give you a list afterwards. Just tell me the markup.
Mm-hmm. Like I assume that it's that some of it is like just some house appliances and shit that you would like.
Very quickly, everyone, are we giving what's his name, Pip, money or no?
The diamond share includes Pip's share.
Does the boat
Yeah.
have a share, or was that a different case?
No, the boat doesn't have a share. The boat does not have a purse. If
Oh,
the
we gotta
if the
we
boat
give-
if the boat needs repairs, we take it from the top.
I just can't remember. I'm in so many campaigns. And there's like so many different rules. I'm like, which does the boat get a share?
The boat
No,
does
it
not get a
doesn't.
share. The boat is
Ship
a
maintenance.
well. The ship maintenance is an overhead cost. It's just like my potions.
Okay.
Those come off the top, and then once the overhead's done, then we get shares.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
Okay.
so Pip does get his share, but you know we tell him it's his share, but in reality it's just his allowance.
There.
Alright.
Everyone gets that many caps worth of diamonds.
Like his allowance is objectively more caps than a lot of wasteland ponies make in
So
a year.
the
making-
remainder is 1 cap, and I'm going to keep that
Look, I'm setting aside money
because
so
I'm the captain.
I'm setting aside caps so that if Thorn dies, Pip can fucking have a backup plan.
Where are you setting them aside in?
You don't want to know.
No, I do.
How much allowance does Pip get exactly?
867 caps, apparently.
Yeah, there's a reason we're not giving Pip full shares. We're giving Pip shares to Thorn because apparently Thorn is his dad now.
I'm sorry.
do I
haven't you
say I
bought
have-
his equipment?
Do I have 867 caps worth of diamonds, or do I just say I have that many caps? I guess it's still diamonds.
5,000 something of it is diamond.
Can we just say it's caps?
I mean,
for
it
all
is-
purposes.
It is diamond. Okay. I'll
For all
hold on to it
purposes.
as diamonds for now, in case for some fucking reason, how Puppy's like, if only you had a diamond, and then I can pull this out of my ass like 3 months down the line.
You've only had a diamond.
868, because I get the remainder caps.
We'll take off
Worth.
100 caps and add a small diamond worth 100 caps.
Dime.
How much money do Pip get in allowance? I actually want to know now. How much money
God.
do I get, Dad?
God damn it! Fucking Control Z didn't work.
They need to finish up their fucking tallying of the diamonds, and I can tell you.
Sorry.
It's 867 per each person, just times.
Look, he gets 860 and 868 caps. There you go. That's his allowance. Okay.
Fantastic.
So you get 866 because I got the remainder 1.
Wait,
Sure.
does Dog Biscuit know I'm a changeling?
Have you told him?
I don't remember, to
Like,
be honest.
I undisguised myself in the bar.
Yeah, that's actually correct.
Uh,
You did, and his reaction to it was just like, well, that's a bit queer.
All right, so let me go check our treasure hoard, also known as our junk pile.
Yep.
Did we shove our treasures into our treasure hoard, or is that just lying around?
I mean, in the universe, you mean?
No, because we have the diary with 7 missing pages, a pyramid of sticky black incense. Did we shove those in the bag, or?
I mean, you can keep them wherever you want.
I just can't remember.
I mean, to answer your question seriously, though, Foley, he knows you're not like a normal pony, but like his reaction is just like, well, that's just what you are, right? All right. So, like, but I do believe you gave him a scare the first time. Yeah.
Dog Biscuit is the living embodiment of not giving a shit.
I mean, I think
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck we can do with all this shit that we have. Carry on.
Right?
I don't know. I mean, you can put your heads together and try to figure out the where the land you own actually are.
Okay, I'm gonna. Do we have a fucking atlas around here?
It's
No,
literally on the
Yes,
map.
maybe.
No, like it says that the deed is on a land that you, in a land in a realm unknown to you.
Mhm.
You're gonna have to make some bullshit rolls here. I don't know. I want to know where I own land.
Mhm.
I mean, can I make a lore
As
check?
cool, this is important to me.
You can absolutely make a roll check.
What kind of roll?
Academics.
I guess not. I don't know. I need to read more books. I will be reading more books very shortly.
I have no idea.
Cut. Cut listeners. Yeah.
Does Pip by some miracle know?
uh, he's just like he sort of looks at it and he's just like, see, see that paper there. He sort of looks really uncancelling at it and he's just like, yeah, I don't know what it says, but I have seen those the little things on the side that just like frilly and stuff. The captain used to say that was just prettying up blood debts. Now that screams Savannah to me.
Say, Biscuit, you know how to read. Do you have any idea where this is? Dog Biscuit? Fuck.
He
Keep
sort of looks.
fucking up his name.
He's sort of like. If you want me to shoot something or carry something, boss, then I'll do that. He sort of looks at the paper real seriously. It's just like, I do not know what that says.
I thought you were literate.
No, that's literally one of its thing that he is illiterate.
Don't tease Dog Biscuit.
I
I
mean,
thought
seriously.
he signed a contract. I'm not joking.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
he
signed
did
a
read over the
contract.
He read over the contract.
Yeah, like I thought that was a pretty big plot point. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. No, you're not wrong.
Well, somebody passed their bluff check.
Oh, fuck's sake.
All right.
I mean,
All right, we could probably sell this deed of land to some place for like a 10,000 cash.
Rusty, what are you rolling for? Or is it just to find a place?
We're
Okay,
trying to
Havana.
find where this deed of land is.
In
I
Havana.
don't spend a reroll on this shit, but I really want to know.
In Havana.
Oh wait, was Pip serious?
Yeah.
Did Pip pass his check?
Yep.
Oh,
And like bunch of you also know it. I just got to Pip first. That's all.
oh, that's neat. Okay, whatever. Neat. We now own land. We can evict people.
Well, you own a cloud.
We own a cloud. We can evict people.
The cloud.
I mean, it's a deed of. Hang on, it says a deed of land, not a deed of.
I know, but that's the item, and then I
I
have to
know.
use
I'm
big runs.
fucking with you. I'm fucking with. I am messing with.
Yeah, but you are right. But like, I thought it would be very funny if it's just like, oh, but yeah, it's Cloudland.
Well, now, does that mean we own a part of Havana?
I mean, yeah, part of the giant sort of mist that it sort of floats upon. Yeah.
Yeah, we legally own a part of Havana now.
Yep.
So legally, we're a shareholder of Havana.
Legally, you can have buildings and living rights and stuff on that piece of cloud.
And we can tax people. That's how this shit works, right?
Yeah, you are right, Rusty. You do own Monks in Meyer. You can evict yourself, Dog Biscuit. Who knows?
Okay, great. So we own 2 pieces of property. Let's find our property in Havana and then just evict everyone and make it a base.
Oh, so was it 750 caps
For what?
from Dog Biscuit?
No.
No, it's
150.
1,000. Yeah, it's
No,
1,500.
what?
Oh, doesn't
No,
no.
150
Oh.
caps.
Oh, it was 150. Oh, I was okay. That's why I was like, you charge them 750 cap.
Doesn't
I
Dog
was confused.
can Dog
I
Biscuit
was like,
Dog Biscuit needs to get paid. Can he just keep that as his pay for the next little while?
I've taken a small share.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm glad you're okay. It's gone. That's why I made that lucrative comment.
Yes.
Can you understand my confusion at least?
I think
No?
we're all.
Okay, my moral system's bullshit. I understand.
I think we're all just a little bit tired. That's fine.
Take the fucking 150 caps and I don't know, invest it in some windows that we seem to be blocking up.
Well,
I don't know how I feel about this wall. I mean, it's defensive. Yeah, fuck it, it's defensive.
Dog Biscuit sort of like looks at it. It's just like, actually, I've been thinking, if I had some help, then instead of just having a wall, then we can have like those tiny windows in them old war buildings that you used to put rifles through and shoot out of.
Pillboxes,
It's just like,
gun slits.
it's just like that things. Yeah, I've been thinking. I mean, there's some sand and there's some rocks and there's plenty of water. All I need is some fire to boil the water, and then we can start making some clay. And we can make some clay, and I can make some bricks.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you were gonna make glass, and I was gonna be really fucking impressed. But yeah, no, bricks are good.
And then I can like. Because
I'm not trying to undermanage your plan. I just thought for a second you were about to say that you knew how to make glass.
It's just like, well, you melt sand and stuff.
I mean, yeah, no. Like, I think everyone knows how to make glass, but like, make glass.
It's just like.
Still, I'm not trying to undermine you. I just for a second there, I thought you were about to say something about glass. Yeah, bricks work too.
So
Retro
he
grade.
looks over. So he looks over at Rusty and just like, yeah. So I've been thinking that, you know, maybe if we had some of that, and then I've been finding more and more sort of little rust pieces and stuff near the outskirts. Like for some reason, the boneyard isn't so dangerous anymore. I don't know what happened. It seems a lot less quiet now. I'm thinking, why don't we take one of them pieces and some of the bricks and then we can make ourselves like a shoey place because
I mean,
one of them walls, because one of them walls points out towards the bay where the boats are landing and stuff. It might be good to have guns pointed there. And then the other one is pointing down at the road. It might be good to have guns there.
that's a good point. Side note. Sorry, I actually genuinely burped there. That wasn't a joke. Um, we have a scrapyard up north, about
Yeah, it's the
20
boneyard.
paces. No, I mean like this one, right up here.
It's just like, yeah, but not all of them pieces are totally useful. So I've been wandering a little up.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess pick and choose and try not to get radiation poisoning. Speaking of which, as much as I enjoy that thing and how much radiation I've probably lost by now,
Rusty
know.
He
wants
sort
to.
of looks at you and he's just like, you know, what if we, built like a third uh, floor or like a top on the house and put the gun up there?
Rusty is saying, "Well, how about we mount the laser cannon on a watchtower on the third floor, or on the docks? Make a pillbox on the third floor."
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's that Dog Biscuit is sort of saying that to her coming up with the idea.
we have a water tower. Does it have water in it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Why the fuck do we put water in towers?
because because it rains on the coast here. The tower catches water, and then it has that little machine at the bottom purify a small amount of water.
Is that what a water tower does?
No, a water
No.
tower. You pump water up into the tower, and then the gravity makes the water run. It's what keeps the water pressure.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how it works in real life. I'm not suggesting that they catch rain in like our reality.
Look, I didn't
But-
fucking know. I always was confused.
But no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It probably if I don't know. It could probably also pump stuff, but the groundwater is very salt, so that's so. But it would run through the little purification machine.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I just hope the water doesn't get stagnant.
Unless something gets in it.
I mean, if it's an open top water catcher.
There's a filter at the bottom. There's a. I mean, do we really need the mechanics of this tower?
Does it work or not?
It works.
Great. Okay, we can't put a gun on that.
Mm.
And we can't put a gun on the boat crane.
Yes, you can.
I mean, we. But should we?
That. I don't know. Should you?
I'm getting conflicting answers. Dog wants it on the crane. Rusty, who's the engineer, wants it on the roof. Where are we gonna get the battery?
That's a fucking good question.
And where are we gonna put the battery?
I mean, you have a lot of money, and you build somewhere for the batteries, I suppose.
We'll put the battery beside
Yeah.
the gun.
I mean, as long as the battery doesn't blow up, the building should be fine.
Okay, while this is happening, I guess I'm gonna talk to. God, I'm not fucking up to role playing right now. I guess I'll talk to Chip and.
No. Don't strain yourself for don't strain yourself. Don't strain yourself. Sorry, I sound like an asshole right now, but like what I meant to say
Get
is
some
like
sleep.
Thunder. You know what I meant to say. Don't overdo yourself for our record. But yeah, the three changelings are generally sort of standing about and sort of looking over the sort of back and forth, and it's sort of like, huh, well, this is a bit unexpected, but enjoyable.
Hey guys.
It's like one of them steps forward and it's just like, hi, it's so, wow, I never, I haven't, we haven't been much outside, you know, lower decks and so on. Is this, looks around, it's just like, looks over all of it, and it's just like, ah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it kind of is. So, were you mostly doing mechanical work down there, or?
He's just like, he's sort of like, uh, well, no, well, it's like, Bob, he knows of machine, don't you? And he's just like, yeah, I do. And one of them just like, but mostly we helped out in the borough. Oh, he sort of looks at you and it's like, see, the borough is like places that is like a little out of sight. The guards don't go there, and like it's sort of left alone. It's a place where we can sort of be a little away, and as long as it isn't, as long as not too many of us hang out there at the time, it's a place we used to call home. It was also where we ate, and that was it's like it was sort of an important thing that we all sort of gathered for that.
Cool. Well, here's the deal. You
He sort
guys
of
are.
listens. He sort of ranks up and sort of like listen to. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Miss told you. You guys are welcome to stay here. But there's not a lot of other ponies around. There's Dog Biscuit, but he's not enough for the three of you. This is, however, an inn and a bar. You said that you helped out in the burrow, right? So you know how to cook food for other ponies?
It's just like, yeah, well, yeah, I can do that.
Perfect. Well, that's basically what we do here. We have our own little burrow, except ponies from other cities give us caps to stay here for a little while.
He nods.
Yeah. So, if you can help out around here and keep this place running, then there's going to be a steady stream of ponies coming in to stay the night. And that means you guys have an opportunity for a good meal.
Sort of nods and it's just like, uh huh.
Yeah. So, that's about it. We can get you set up with some quarters if you want. Help out Dog Biscuit.
He sort of looks around. It's just like, uh, we, we, uh, we understand. We'll make ourselves useful.
Perfect. If it don't work out, if you have problems here, get Dog Biscuit to contact us, and we can always bring you back the Smuggler's Hoof.
Sort of like, he's sort of like, yeah, all right. I I understand. But he sort of like resolutely nodded. And it's like, yeah,
All right. And one more thing. Dog Biscuit, he knows about me, and I'm going to be telling him about you. So don't feel like you got to keep too many secrets around him. He's a cool pony.
he sort of wrinkles his eyebrow a moment. And it's just like, what about the other ponies that comes though?
Oh, no. They don't. It's going to be strangers. Let's keep it away from them for now, huh?
He sort of nods and it's just like, all right, Dog Biscuit knows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
Perfect.
fine.
All right, so I guess I go over to Dog Biscuit then.
He's sort of like he sort of looks around a little bit and he's just like, also you met Bob and Billy doesn't talk a lot. Billy sort of like looks a bit shy.
Okay. And?
No, he just realized that he hadn't introduced both of them.
Oh. Hey, Billy. Hey, Bob. I hope
Billy, yeah, they sort of pay attention.
you all make yourselves comfortable around here. I'm sure Dog Biscuit will have some stuff for you to help around with tomorrow, but for tonight, consider yourselves free.
They sort of like they thank you and sort of vaguely start sort of looking around the premises in the same way a cat would sort of explore a house.
Hey, Pip.
Pip is sort of like, and he sort of walks over and he's just like, I didn't get too much sleep. The stupid box keep beeping in the middle of the night.
Oh, that sucks. You wouldn't mind showing these three around the inn, would you?
He's just like, he sort of makes a big, and then shakes his head violently. It's like, yeah, I'll do that. Like shaking his head awake, not like in a negative sense. And like he sort of turns, he's just like, hey, my name's Pip, and you are all fresh meat in the crew, and that means I outrank you. He seems really fucking proud of this fact.
Pip.
He turns around and all the proudness sort of has like a balloon deflating.
Play nice. Captain Thorn glare.
Who is he glaring at?
I'm glaring at Pip. And I give Pip the glare. Does he stop?
There's no pride. He's just like he has deflated. Like one sharp word and he has deflated. Totally. But like he used to be part of a pirate ship. He's just doing what he saw what he saw like the higher officers do.
No, this is his first warning. If I see it again, I'm gonna sweep the leg in front of them.
Hey, that's fine, Space. We'll get back to you. That's fine, Space. We'll get back to Rusty building a doomsday cannon in a little bit, okay? Other than that, Pip will show them around, and Dog Biscuit will go back and sort of like, I can build a port for a cannon here.
And I guess
and also maybe like a window that people can order sandwiches from.
I mean,
Alright.
both of those things are about the same size. You could probably save yourself some structural integrity by making a window you can order sandwiches from where you can push a cannon into.
He sort of thinks a bit and he's just like, that's a good idea.
I mean, we could just we have a crane.
So
we can lift the cannon.
He sort of looks at the crane. He's just like, that's, you know what? You know, Lucky, you're right. With that crane, we can lift something much heavier than the cannon in place.
Yeah.
So I brought you some help. I know you had a couple ponies stay the night here. I'd love to see a few more. Make a few caps for all of us.
He sort of looks around. He sees like he sort of looks over and he's like, I wasn't gonna ask about them three, but if they are now also part of this, then
This is Psychic 12.
That's fine by me.
Some other things we need on the to-do list is get that guest house fixed.
It's just like, well, I have some news about that. I had some time, so I crept along the floor, finding the gas pipe, and apparently it's you plow. Apparently it's. I was about to say fed by bottle, but you know what I mean. You have like a like container of gas that you put somewhere, and sort of hook up to the thing, and
It's got a
that
gas line?
not a gas line, but like the container is connected to a pipe, and the pipe goes to a utility closet, and in the utility closet you hook it up to a gas container. Makes sense?
Oh.
He said, and that line seems to be all right, and the gas container is about what? I'll give it half. Little
No,
less,
that's
maybe.
good to hear. Last thing I want is a gas leak blowing up the guest house.
Just like sort of nods, and it's just like, well, I also, well, that thing's okay. So all I need is some kind of replacement, or maybe we can make some kind of oven, and then we can hook it up again. It should work.
Okay, now if I could just have a moment. Um, so as I was trying to tell Dog Biscuit, who fucking? Oh, I was trying to tell Dog Biscuit. So those three, yeah, they're gonna be helping out around here. They're some family of mine.
Ah,
Don't remove it. You just stop.
he sort of looks over at you. He sort of turns to look at you, and just like he has the same sort of mellow expression. He's just like, they're not, they're not gonna, they're not gonna change and try to scare me, all right? I don't like pranks so much.
No, I made sure they're gonna behave. But just so you know, they do. You know about changelings?
He's sort of like, that's what you are, you and them are, right?
Yep.
It's like he sort of nods deeply, and it's like, then I know that a changeling is what you and them are.
That is great. Zen fucking master. Sorry. All right. Well, so long story short, uh, they're from the boat that we were on. Uh, Refugees, we'll call them. They're going to be hanging around here helping you out. Hopefully, they can help get this running. The thing with changelings like them and me is we need love to survive. And that means we need to be around other ponies. The plan
He
is
sort of, no, go on.
the plan is if we make this place a working inn, we get a steady stream of guests, they'll be all right.
He sort of wrinkles he sort of scratches his head a little bit, and he's just like, right. So you just have to excuse me if this is common knowledge or something. I'm not very well read, but how do you put love into deer steak? Because that's all I have.
Technically speaking, we don't need to eat regular food. At least, maybe a little protein every now and then, but that's it.
Magic.
No. The point is, if it's all right, in the meantime, if they can if they can get some love from you, that'd be really appreciated. They'll help out. They'll make themselves useful, I promise.
He sort of nods, and he's just like, all right. If
Yeah,
you say they're okay, then they're okay.
cool. Just so you know, a side effect is you might feel a little bit tired afterwards, but it's nothing major. It's just like giving blood. Ask Cutlass.
He's sort of like, all right.
So, thanks, Dog Biscuit. If you can just keep an eye on those three while we're away, trust me, they'll make themselves useful.
Like, All right then, I'll do my best. Right. So, what's next step? Well, not don't all jump at the chance at once.
I will continue teaching Pip the way of the fallen Kaiser style.
You know what? Like, I said, okay. What perk does he get then? Because you leveled, so he levels with you.
What level is he now?
Let me check. Let me just double check. I swear that he's like level 6. Yeah, level 6, so he's level 7 now.
Well, I guess we'll keep an eye on the radio because I think the original plan before we got into all this mess was evade Firewatch Point patrols right now. Although I must say, it would be funny to see Ollie, because just remember, I was very specific in my instructions. The message on that crate said, "To Ollie from Foley with love."
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, that's not gonna get her in more trouble. But anyways, we gotta go to Havana. I remembered our fucking quest.
You have a quest in Havana?
Do we not? Am I wrong? We got-
Yes, you sorry. You know what? That was me, Dungeon Master, derping out for a moment. You have one quest, which is the all my friends on different wavelengths quest.
Can we,
the
like,
only quest my character cares about.
Can we not go to
Right.
another major city for like a little while?
Damn
No.
it, you're right. Okay, what do you guys want to do instead? What do we
Well,
got on the list?
as I
Hold
was
on, I
I
got
was trying
Sail
to
the
s-
coast. Get
I
into
was
random shit.
I was trying to say the plan was beforehand, and I just want to make sure we're all still on board on this, is that we're going to keep an eye on the radio and listen for anybody nearby that's going to be having like raider trouble and shit. Because since the war's going on, there's a lot of ponies around here that can't rely on Firewatch Point patrols anymore. Ponies who used to be in the patrol zone.
Yeah, that's what I recall. Was we're gonna go around and help people because we have a boat,
Yeah, that
and
sounds
we're trying to
fun.
make a good name for ourselves as
Yeah.
not terrorists.
Because apparently there's
Yeah,
a
that
whole
sounds.
apparently there's a bunch of fucking there's Frico Libro. There's a whole bunch of little towns and shit, and I'll bet you there's a whole lot of little fishing villages in around this.
Are
Here, let me.
there discoverable locations this away?
Yes.
In around
There's
here.
like there is discoverable locations. Like I've just marked down some of the things that, well, like you would
No, I
know
just
about.
want to know if there were discoverable.
Yeah, there are more places than is on the map. Yes.
All right, let's just sail down the Muscle Coast. After spending a shit ton of days here doing shit.
Okay, what do you want to do? You don't have to do it in tell me in detail, but just so I know. Like on the house specifically. Do you want to give it like a day and see that if things actually go okay?
I mean, my plan is. I mean, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time doing
mean-
basic maintenance labor,
I mean, you
but
don't
we
have
gotta
to.
get the cannon.
I'm okay spending a couple of days. I mean, I still have to hang out with my. I still have to master all my Pegasi abilities.
Yeah, so we gotta pick up that
Mm-hmm.
cannon.
Ah, and you know what? You know
We gotta
what?
repair.
You should go out and see and try to find. I've forgotten the name of my mercenary griffin. What the fuck was her name again? Let me
Oh,
check the
it was
fucking
named after the
registry
knife.
again.
It was named after the
Mora.
knife. Mora, yeah, just like the knives.
Yes. Yeah, so you should go out and find Mora again so that she can teach you more tricks.
Hmm. I mean, I don't need to. I can just practice tricks on my own.
Yeah, but you know.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So I want to try and get. I want to at least help get scrap from the boneyard if that place is clean. Get
Question,
back to.
an open question, if you guys want to go up to the boneyard again, There was that antique cannon you guys found and never came back for.
We didn't really have a chance to come back for it.
Can I get
And I
it?
couldn't just, whip it up in my magic.
Can I get it without an encounter?
Yes. You guys can get it without an encounter.
I'm
You have
going
one.
to get my cannon now.
Right. Write down that you have an antique cannon, and I'll give you the stats later because I actually.
Right, it's going to be in part of document N1, which I'll probably forget what document. I'm renaming this
I think you
to
can.
Treasure Hoard.
Can I harvest some
Yeah.
chemicals while we go there then?
Yes, absolutely.
Make a medicine
But
roll?
that's like yes, medicine and or survival, depending.
Oh, medicine's the
depending
skill
what-
for it.
That's fine, but like it's finding it that I'm a bit fussed about because you're essentially looking through a landfill. So, but give me medicine.
I mean, yeah, I'm looking for a landfill for like half-empty bottles of turpentine that I can then synthesize chemically into health potions.
Okay, you know what? When you put it like that, that makes a lot more sense. I was imagining sort of just poking around and sort of hoping. Yeah, okay, then give me medicine.
We also have a jar of pickled ghoul's tongues. Is that useful
You
for
know
anything?
what? We're gonna go ahead and re-roll that. It's still shit, but that's still quite a few degrees of success.
Okay. You need roll me roll me d10. You know, they like in this crafting system they come in like, you need 5 acids to make this, right? So roll me d10.
7.
Okay, and another d10.
I just realized we could give the changeling kids clothes.
Am I rolling a
Neat.
d10 for every success?
You're rolling. Yeah, essentially.
So I'll just roll 2 more. 13, so 20.
I forgot we had a mini flamer.
Wait, we have a what now?
We have a mini flamer.
You picked up a lot of weird weapons from.
Yeah, we have a bunch of weird guns. We got a pistol, a family-friendly mini flamer, a varmint rifle, a plasma pistol. Forgot we had one of those actually.
Okay,
I don't know if we still have the nunchuck, but
No,
it's still-
Rusty took those. Rusty took the nunchucks and then proceeded to toss them into the ocean.
forgot about that. Matrix disruption grenade and powder mine. I don't know what happened to this shit, but it's somewhere.
Oh, we have a
no,
powder
Maru.
mine.
No, Maru. I didn't see that. I don't know where you sent me. If you would DM me, then I'll put it into him later.
Yeah, so we also have a submachine. We could give these kids gun. Oh wait, no.
No, do not give them guns.
I mean, they're
Jesus.
adolescents, and they probably should have guns.
I mean,
Look,
how
if
old are
Pip's
they?
allowed to use a gun, they're allowed to use a gun.
Well,
Adolescents,
Pip's
they're like
14.
they're like 14.
How old are these changelings?
Ah, fuck me dead. I don't know. 16.
Oh,
You know what? No, they're joining the Fallen Kaiser lessons.
all right. They're 16. No, they get guns.
Okay, well, since
They're
when did we
crazy
become a
gun, but they
fucking daycare? I'm just so you know, I'm making 4 health potions with those chemicals.
We're making a child army. Damn it.
Here's Jesus Christ. Here's the thing: children cannot die. It's Bethesda logic. Children can't die. Just
True.
strap them to your arms, sprint forward, and let them absorb the bullets. They can't be hurt.
Look,
I do find that weird. I
look,
do find that very weird.
the changelings are joining the fall. God damn it! The changelings are joining the captain, not dying.
Your wife is losing it in the background.
Do I need to make a craft roll to make potions?
I think. I think so.
Usually. Let's see, crafting room.
We also have some chemical explosive charges if that's
Healing
Yep.
potion is advanced. Advanced recipes. A difficult -10 skill check. Okay, cool. Well,
and
luckily,
it usually requires an hour of downtime.
We could also light some of this incense.
we had the whole evening, so that's what I'm doing for the evening.
I mean,
So
fine.
Just roll your roll then.
Yeah, I'm
one,
kind of just
two,
reaccounting
three,
what the fuck we
four.
have.
Cool. I have 4
Snow glove's
potions.
kind of nice. We got a bed roll, so if we don't have enough beds, we have a bed roll.
Foley.
Yee.
Um, what are you doing in next day's evening? Nothing major has happened, but like, what are you doing in next day's evening?
Oh, I guess I'm just helping out around the place.
All right, just give me something. The important thing is that the dog biscuit comes up.
Okay. I guess I'll be like cleaning the bar.
Yeah, you're doing your cool bartender cleaning the glass thing, and he comes up and he's just like, I need some help.
What's wrong?
Well, I tried to do as you said, but I don't think I did it right. So I went up to fucking names, fucking elves. I went up to Chip, and I told him that I loved him very sincerely, and he just snickered and laughed and said that isn't how you do it.
All right.
He looks completely serious.
I'm just in the corner, looking over all this junk we stole from Teach that I'm finally sitting down and looking at properly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm playing with this thread and the stylish cap, and I'm just sitting there in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
and I am snickering.
Okay. So it's not, you technically don't have to do anything. They're going to do it. In fact, I'm going to make sure that they ask for permission before they have a snack. So essentially what they're doing is they're just taking a little bit of your energy. So think of ponies and griffins, most creatures, right? You all have your magical energy and you're like little generators. You just keep chugging away and making more and more and more magical energy. Changelings like me, we're not. We're like batteries. So
Light bulbs.
we can store a lot of energy. No, those are firefly bugs.
Okay.
We can store a lot of energy, but we can't actually make it ourselves. So what we can do is we can take a little bit of energy from one of you generators and store it for ourselves, and that'll keep us running. So you don't have to do anything. Just if
Dog Biscuit is looking at you and has open ears and the most sincere hearing everything you're saying, but it's very obvious that he doesn't understand, but he's just like, yes, absolutely.
okay. You don't have to do anything. I'm going to make sure that they ask before they have a snack. And all you have to do is when one of them says, "Hey, can I have a snack?" just say yes. And if you do it too many times, you're going to start feeling tired. And if you start to feel exhausted, then tell them, "Sorry, I don't have enough energy."
He sort of nods and he's just like, all right, then that's how it will do it then.
Perfect. So I guess I go to the changelings and hey guys, now just so you know, everyone here is cool and we all know you, but before you nibble on anyone, make sure you ask permission first.
All three of them sit at the bar. Like all three of them, like they've lined up at the bar and they're sort of sitting there and they're sort of like, and they're sort of sitting there. They're all in their changeling forms, and it's just like, all right, yeah. I mean, we're all of us are okay for now, but we'll absolutely, yeah, we'll do that.
Perfect. Oh,
As
I
as you turn to as you turn turn as you're about to continue, like the bell opens. Well, the
yeah,
bell
I
rings
was
and
about to
somebody comes in
say
the door.
the bell rings. I was about to fucking call it. Of course, yes.
Like in walks two. They look like wastelanders. Like the guy opens the door. You turn around and
For the
as we
record,
can
I
we
am a
can
pony right now.
yes, that's the thing. And like immediately there's a of sound as every tree changeling turns into a non-suspicious thing.
Oh, I was about
Meanwhile,
to.
I'm in the corner puzzling the fact that if we have a jar of pickled ghoul tongues, is that cannibalism?
I think that is a thing left best unpondered. Evening, gentle ponies. How are you doing today?
It's like the guy sort of looks around and he's just like, uh, evening. Uh, he sort of looks around and he's just like, sorry. He sort of looks up at the wall and he's just like, uh, he seems to think for a moment, and then seems to come to a decision. Then he steps forward and he's just like, "Hi, uh, my name, my name's, my name's, my name's Wildgrain, and I'm sorry I don't know you, but I knew the lady that ran this place with her boys before this." And
Ivana.
he sort of turns and it's just like, "Oh, they left.
Yep.
Oh, that's too bad." He makes a little chuck up of his little cap, and he's just like, "Well, am I am I to understand that you're proprietors of this place now? Then
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna have a talk about who gets to interact with the guests.
it's just like well, well. He sort of looks around and he's just like, well, then me and my friend over here would really like if you would if it's still an option to have a room for a night.
Yeah. Sorry, what were the prices for them before?
He sort of
No,
looks at
out
it a
of
little bit.
character. Out of character.
Yeah, you don't know.
We stayed there for the night. We paid
You know
them
what?
the cap.
That's a good point. I'm sorry. I honestly.
And if there was a fucking receipt, you know as hell that we kept it.
That is a good point. 50 per for the room, 75 if you need some if for food.
Cool. And what was moorage?
Excuse me.
Moorage. The boat.
Moorage?
Docking.
Oh,
Oh,
they don't have a boat, but
the walk.
I think it was like 200 or something. I'm not actually sure.
Okay.
Here's a
We'll figure it out in the future. But they don't have a boat, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, as a side note, you could have just said usual rates and see what they threw down, or they could very easily bluff.
Yeah, same as before. 50 for a room, 75 if you want grub. Booze is extra.
He's just like just the room will do. We got we can we got for ourselves this time, but thank you. And he sort of he hands you 100 caps.
Woo!
Just like right. Which room do I take? Well, we take.
Oh god damn it. I
Shit.
guess the middle one.
Bambas. Like they lay some bags in their rooms and then they sit and seem to just have conversation with themselves. They're not unsociable or anything. It's just one of those things where they sit down and it's just like you hear one of them say it's just like I honestly thought that she would run this place forever, but I don't know. I guess that's how it
I
is.
go over to Foley. This is a very casual walk, by the way. This isn't with this. We gotta get that guest house fixed.
Yes, we do.
We gotta find some more beds.
We have a Rusty. That's not a problem.
Does Rusty know how to make a mattress?
Rusty out in the shed. Rusty has like a chicken, and he's just like holding a chicken up, and he's just like lays it down on the table. Like, gotta get the fetish from somewhere.
Rusty will figure it out.
Alrighty. Oh,
You're
I
more
guess
than
there
welcome.
goes my excuse for a salvaging run.
You're more than welcome to help out make it. Help make the guest house. I mean, look, this is 100 caps.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Wonder
So
how
let's
many.
get that guest house fixed.
Woo!
But what are we gonna build it out of? We got a bunch of scrap metal.
Scrap metal is good. We got some wood. We got
Dog
bricks.
biscuit materialize beside you, and it's just like, well, we got like half a house, so if we can
Yeah.
find half a house somewhere else.
I mean, is it still structurally sound? I know that sounds really stupid to ask, but I don't.
I mean, it's
It's
still
just like-
standing. That sounds pretty sound to me.
It's just like, well, it depends how you want to run it, boss.
Who wants to jump on it? I'll pay 100 caps to whoever goes over there and jumps. Repeat it.
I'll do it, Pip says.
Great.
Wait, what the fuck are you trying to make my son do?
He'll pay
Check
me 100
this-
he'll pay me 100 caps to climb on the to climb on the building and see if it's safe.
Yes.
Okay,
He sort of looks over to you. It's like sort of like the same thing the sailors used to do when they decided to test if the minefield was still active. I saw
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw I saw I saw
Less
I
chance of
saw
death.
I saw Mari Three Legs win 500 caps once doing that.
All right, go for it.
Look, it's just the guest
scream-
house. If a mine,
just-
okay, if a
Just
mine
scream if you're
goes
in
off,
pain.
then we'll know. I
Yeah.
doubt there's a mine. I just look. You gotta see if it's structurally stable, okay?
Rusty just said,
So,
fuck it while
so
we're
you're
talking.
so you're
Getting
doing
sauna.
that. So you're doing that, Rusty. Do you want to give me a roll, or is it just within Rusty's ability to do, like, snap?
She already made a roll.
Oh, sorry, I did. Oh, sorry, that was what the roll was for. Oh yeah, then you're good. Then sorry, I didn't. I meant what the roll was for, but sorry.
I'll still pay Pip to jump on it.
I mean, unless Rusty tells other people that it's fine, Pip will gladly take your money.
I mean, I'm not going back on my word.
Sure.
Just so you know, the health potions are coming out of your share if he falls.
No,
That's unfair.
Pip rolls really good, and he managed to get to the top of the thing. He's just like, I don't know. It isn't pretty, but it ain't falling.
Try jumping a little,
Jumps.
like on the roof, not off the roof. If you jump off the roof, that's your fault.
He sort of looks a little sourly at her, and it's just like, I know not to jump off the roof, Cap. He jumps up and down on the roof. It's just like
Okay. All right, yeah. I mean, I was more hoping on the second floor, but if the roof's stable, it should be fine.
like Pip is just like, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to fall off. Rusty smashes the building with a hammer. It falls on his face and almost and rips side of the grips the roofing, like suddenly shivering while
No,
while
like
the
her magical
building
hammer.
shakes.
She's not
Oh.
hitting it with a hammer. She's not hitting
I
it
mean,
with
we're
a
trying
hammer,
to
right?
test how strong it is, not level. I mean, honestly, it probably would be better if we just leveled the damn building and rebuilt it from scratch.
Okay,
But fuck it.
Here's the thing. Her sort of magical tool is a sort of forging knife or smithing tool. So when she says hammer, I imagine her big ass fucking electrical hammer just smashed the side of the building. Here's the thing, if she doesn't want to
This
do
is
that,
not up
that's
to code.
absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. She doesn't
This
need
is not
do
up to
that, but
fucking code.
Yeah. What are you doing, Rusty?
I just
Yeah.
find it funny. I just find it funny to just smash the wall down. It's just like, nope, not structurally sound.
That's what I thought as well. HP. I thought she was just gonna pull out her hammer and just go hammer down.
I mean, it is technically the correct thing to do, but, you know,
All right.
no
Go
expense
for it, Rusty.
spared.
Just because Rusty will be able to dual wield super sledges
That's
Doesn't-
fine.
doesn't mean she's too strong, okay?
Let's see.
No, that's fine. Like you can. Okay, so the answer on the structural building, Rusty, in serious. I was just joking when with the sort of stuff in the building. I just find it funny.
I found it equally funny.
But you can use part of the building, but you can use some of the building. That's the answer. Like some of it is still okay. Like the important part is that some of the support are still very good.
Yay!
Yay, that'll save on expense. Alright. So what are we making out of? We're gonna try and make it uniform, or are we just gonna say fuck it and build? Yeah. I'm saying wood, brick,
Brick seems
or
like the
metal.
easiest and most structurally sound material we can get.
That's fair. Yeah, that's a good point.
So then Doug basically is like, so do I take it that my bricklaying thing is what we're doing then?
Honestly, I don't know. Rusty's walking off to go do something, but if you want to go make a forge, a kiln to make some bricks, that'd be great. I mean, worst case scenario, we can try and sell brick.
It's just like, well, see, I think there actually is like a forge or like at least a fireplace we could maybe use as one, but it's in the tool shed, and I don't know. I'm not taking down the planks that cover that entrance.
Well, then bring it up with Rusty. Her place.
He
Yeah,
sort
like
of looks over to the door. He sort of looks over to the door and he's just like, can I? Never mind.
yeah, I'm actually a little bit worried myself to go in there. I don't know what I'll find. I don't know if I want to.
Honestly, I'm not concerned. I've seen probably worse.
There's just going to be like it'll be like a dragon horde, except instead of gold, it's going to be like scrap metal and electronics.
Oh yeah, believe me. I once found a guy who once I ran into a guy who collected bones. Just bone.
We're putting that in the trivia.
Like all kind of bone.
Like in real life.
In real life, no. No, believe me. I don't have any fucking weird ass stories. I have very few weird ass.
Like I had to ask because like when you said I had a friend, I was a little bit surprised.
Oh no. Oh fuck. Jokes aside, I do have a friend who did cut his hand open with a sword.
Oh shit.
Fucking weeaboo.
Oh,
Jesus.
Weeaboo's coming. He has to kill
I
you.
mean, it was a long sword, so take it as you will.
Right.
I wouldn't call him a weeaboo, but he's a nerd.
Right. Okay. So, guys. Hmm.
Pretty much, yeah.
Sorry, I was a little distracted by the sword story. So, these bolts, brother. Okay. So, two things. Somebody's watching the radio, and somebody is being invited over to the guys, like later in the evening, before they leave, they sort of pay you guys up a little extra for some drink before they leave. So I don't know. You can add another 30 gold.
Yay.
Gold. Gold.
I'm
No.
gonna make. Do we have an inventory for Munchkin Myers? Where is it?
Just put it in the treasure hoard.
I mean, there is a thing for player properties, and you could put it in that if you wanted to, but that's all up to you, really.
I mean, you could also just scroll down to the treasure hoard PC document and shove it in there, but it's your call.
Well, just to know
Also,
that
we gotta
it
fix
is.
that boat palisade dry dock.
Why can't I edit this? Well, fuck.
It's not available to edit.
Wait. You mean the player housing? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you can't edit it.
No, I'm sorry. That's an oversight by me. I'm sorry. I'll put it all players. There you go.
Night,
Alright.
Mario.
Okay, tomorrow's out then. So ours out now. Okay. See ya.
So I don't know. You know what? You know what? Lucky wouldn't care the fact that there's just a graveyard behind the guest house.
That's where we keep the bad guests. Now you be good guests. Close the door.
Don't be a dick,
I
or
mean,
you'll end up in a ditch. Don't be a bitch, or you'll end up in a ditch.
So, okay, so is somebody in seriousness watching the radio, and would somebody take up for free drinks with the two stayovers before they leave, or go to bed rather?
I mean, if we're not going on a salvaging run at the exact moment in time, I'll be listening to the radio. I don't got much better to do.
Okay,
I have little interest in drinks.
that is a good point. Like, come here and drink with us, Ghoul. No, I don't know.
does Cutlass not want to work her magic?
Do you not want to play good host, Mrs. Sadist?
Did you make your roll for your sanity?
Oh.
I think it only triggers in situations where you can cause harm, not that you have to go out of your way, but I might be wrong.
Well,
I mean,
we did a
I
blanket
just
one
do
at the
a
start.
blanket roll at the beginning of session usually, and
Yeah.
hey, would you look at that? I got 9 degrees of success. I'm
And
good.
We haven't been running it strictly as sadism, anyways. It's more like short fuse, which I honestly seems to work out better.
I mean, do you want to see that blob of text every time I could potentially hurt someone?
Not really.
Blanket roll.
It's just that in my mind, sadism make more sense in the sort of way that oh, this person is in a bad spot. Roll to not press the dagger, metaphorically speaking. Not, oh, this person exists. Fuck
Well,
up their life.
that's what
That's
that's what that is. Like when you have the opportunity to
yeah,
hurt somebody.
yeah. Yeah, okay, absolutely. So anyway,
Pull out
Which is-
gun, shoot civilian, murder hobo time.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
have plenty
that's
of those.
not that I don't believe that that's what the rule is talking about.
I
No,
highly
no.
doubt that that's what the rule's talking about. If it is what the rule's talking about, this game is unbalanced. Wait.
Anyway, Wild Grain is offering a little bit of drink to those who want.
Mm-hmm. I
I mean, as a
can't.
side note, that's a pretty weird thing to do. Hey, who wants a free drink from this
Oh,
place
well,
that you
it's
own?
okay. You know what? That's a bit of a bad phrasing by me. What's going on is that he and his lady friend is playing cards, and it's just like we're playing cards, we're having some drink. Come join if you want.
Oh, okay, that's significantly different.
Well,
That
I'll
is
join over.
significantly different.
Why can Cutlass not join?
Cutlass doesn't drink or do drugs because she's got an addictive personality.
No, well, generally like role play drinks isn't it? It's when you like drink an entire bottle of whiskey to make you fight better.
I mean, she'll play cards,
Okay.
Yeah,
but she's not gonna drink.
absolutely.
I stand by my principle.
No, that's fine.
It's fine.
I
Don't
dig-
spike her drink.
Foley digs out a sparkle cola.
Mm-hmm. So Grain, he tells a little about himself. Usually he is a merchant pony, and he was like, but luck hasn't been favoring of late because he was out to try to get a haul from Titan's Yield, but both never showed up. Waited waited a day, waited half a day, both never showed up. Hey, you just have to continue on.
Well,
Now it's heading now he's heading up past a boneyard and up to the mill, to the steel mill place, trying to make something there.
well, I mean, we got a boat. We could check to see if anything happened. If we got nothing better to do.
Hey, speaking of that, Cutlass, since you aren't drinking, don't you have like a book that details places like this?
I do have her father's logbook.
Do you want to do a roll for Titan's Yield?
Yeah, sure. But what do you want me to
June
roll?
13th, 2222.
Essentially,
The seas are stormy.
essentially just academics.
Let's see. What is my academics? Not very high. Let's hope. That's actually 2 degrees of success.
Hooray!
Okay, so Titan's Yield is a. All right, so to find Titan Yield, you find a very strange, sharp island near the coastline a little further below Mossel Coast, and then you realize that that isn't that is not actually an island. That's just a giant sea creature,
Oh!
and that's like some call it the Leviathan, some call it a Titan, and the people that live there and work there call it Titan's Yield. Now, the Titan is a giant living creature, but the thing is, it has never moved. In 200 years, it has sat there, and some scientists says that it is in some kind of sleep paralysis, and some have said that it's nesting, and some have said that it's actually dead. But no matter what, the giant creature, water and fish and everything that gets filtered through its sort of giant body, come out and is a little magical. So yeah, the people so there's a small colony of ponies there that make their living of more or less shoveling the shit of a sleeping titan and shifting the magical properties from it.
Okay, this either means that nothing will come of it, or if we go there, it will suddenly wake up.
No, no, no. You're not entirely. We are chasing a very specific cliche, but not that one.
Thank goodness.
Is this literally a turtle island?
That doesn't move.
The world sits on the back of a giant turtle.
Well, I guess if nothing turns up on the radio.
That's the thing, though. So, um, Lucky,
Yeah, what up?
radio sparks.
Oh shit, what up?
So, on the radio, you hear like there's like a sort of light voice, and it's just like, this is, and sort of there's like a silence, and like there's a silence still, and it's just like, hello, like, report, you there? It's just like, yeah, this is Private James, and I have a problem. It's just like, and it's just, there's like an annoyed voice coming over. It's just like, there's an annoyed voice coming over, and it's like, why are you voicing an annoyance over an open channel? What's going on? It's just like, and the voice, the sort of James come back, and he's just like, no, listen. You see, I was out with my patrol, and I've and we need to return for something's wrong with the weapons, and he's just like, and it's like the voice is like seeming more annoyed. It's just like, what is wrong with the weapons? It's just like there's like a silence, and it's just like, I brought the wrong bullets. So did my private Joey. Yeah, Joey. My best friend from they also bought the wrong bullets. And he's just like, ha, what? What? Like, and it seems it's one of those things where like it's like listening in to somebody. Like, have you ever listened into like one of those technology helpline where somebody's just like, I have this problem. Can you help me? I need you to give me the code so that I can return to base and fix this. And he's just like, how do you even fuck up this badly? And that's essentially the tone.
Okay. Well, this is a scam, but I have no interest in helping the other party.
Yeah, that really does sound like a scam.
I don't feel like interfering.
Are these Firewatch Point ponies?
Here's the thing. I don't like. There's no major faction that has like a security channel line that I have a positive relationship with. So if they get scammed, I'm fine.
Yeah, but they have a secure channel. Why are they doing it on an open channel if they're a fucking...
Because some people are stupid.
So I don't know. Maybe somebody's failing their bluff rolls.
Yeah, well, I mean that's what it is. It's a massive fucking scam.
Yeah, I'm not intervening. I'm not playing the hero here. I don't care. I do care, but I care in the same way that you watch like sitcom.
Mm-hmm.
I find it amusing.
Cool. Well, anyway, like the conversation sort of ends up to frustrated sort of back and forth. Well, where one of them basically goes, but what about yes though? And the other one is just like, how are you fucking up and why are you calling me?
I want to see if they're stupid enough to drop the code.
Shit. I would like to see that too. No.
Bugger.
Unless somebody want to spend divine aid for a character you don't know about.
Against a faction we don't know.
Yeah.
So that maybe, just maybe, this code will be useful one day.
Listen, dude, there's very few subtle or there's very few subtle ways I can literally have people signpost the quest on over the phone, okay?
I mean, it looks like people are just trying to scam fucking people. So
I mean,
that,
SOS signals are a thing.
yeah.
Advertisements are a thing.
I mean, I was expecting it's like, it's like somebody help, raiders are attacking us. I'm like, oh cool, we'll go over there.
Yeah, like,
I don't.
or
What is this
like,
quest? What's going on? Is it just
random radio. Like, there's a lot of
Yeah,
ways. I actually
we're-
just strongly disagree with you with one help. I mean, there are a lot of ways to go.
I'm
Hi,
not.
there's a quest over here.
I'm
You know
not.
what?
I'm not dealing with.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. And you know what? Absolutely fair. But this is what they've written. So
Yeah, well, we're
you know
helping.
what?
We're helping
I
the
just-
merchants because I'm not going blind into some fucking scammer who's trying to scam some faction I don't know, and that's just political bullshit. I want
Yeah,
nothing
no,
to do
I'm
with
just
it.
listening. If they drop the code, they drop the code. If they just give the fuck up, I just change channels, I guess. I don't care that much.
Okay. That's absolutely fine.
I'm not
Uh,
following this quest line. That's what I'm going with, Hell Puppy.
That's absolutely fine.
Unless
Oh,
the guy's really stupid and goes, great, here's the code to this fucking gun arsenal. And then I'd be like, everyone pack up your shit. We're going to go loot a gun arsenal.
Wait,
Oh,
that's
shit.
what the quest is? Looting? I don't want to loot somebody's fucking gun arsenal.
I assume that's what's going on. But if they don't
I-
drop the code, it's not useful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to help these scammers. I don't know who they are.
Nope. Anyway, so anyway, in the morning, in the morning, the ponies will leave. Who wants to ask them about who want? Do you Cutlass want to tell them about Titan's Yield?
I told them last night we can help we can help try and find the boat if they want.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, absolutely. He's just like, well, that would be helpful. I mean, like, if worse comes to worse, like, none of us are, like, going to, like, I don't wish anything get bad on them. But hey, but if they skipped out on me, then, I don't know, that's very bad business practice, but I hope nothing bad happened to him. I've been decent folks to deal with this far.
Yeah. Well, got nothing better to do. I'm getting itchy legs anyways. The inn can take care of itself for a little while. We'll go on, find this boat. If they skipped out on you, we'll get what's yours. If something happened to them, we'll save them. You give us a cut and we're good.
He sort of scratches his chin. He's just like, right. That isn't a bad deal and all, but do understand that since I have nothing to trade, like, I ain't got caps to pay you in, so
Well, if you get a ship full of goods, you will have caps to pay us in.
it's just like that's the thing, right? Yeah, if you're willing to take payment in the future instead of right now, then absolutely.
Well, worst comes to worst, we just take half the freight.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
What
So
what was the shipment?
He's just like, well, it's like a sort of, I don't quite know. It's like some sort of black ink-like substance that's highly flammable and also slightly magical. It can be used in all kinds of things if you have the right facilities. I know, but one of the things it can make is rainbow fuel.
Wait, we have
Oh no.
flux? Really? Wait,
God
rainbow
damn
fuel
it.
is made from island turtle shit? Is that where we're going with here?
What? It can be used for many things, but one of them, yeah. But
God damn it.
Guano. I
Like-
mean, that's actually very historically accurate.
I thought if it's more flux, I thought
like it is that like that is one of the things, and then the other thing is that it's sort of maybe a little bit of magical, sort of a stand-in for magical oil, right? So oil can be used to, make fuel. So
Cool.
anyway, you're not stupid. You guys are not stupid. You know how mechanics and fucking
is the stuff he describing flux or oil, or is that the mystery?
It is not flux.
Oh,
Alright.
It's
thank
not the actual
God.
thing flux.
So we're gonna go to a foreign land to assist our corporate allies securing their oil assets.
It's like a small time. He's like a small time merchant. But yes, you're you're going to pull in America apparently.
I mean, it's more like we're going to go secure a oil rig in the Gulf of Mexico. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh fuck yeah. Okay, so it's just like, I know, I don't have a boat of my own, but I know some of these. But I know these coastline. I can show you the route they would have taken.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Absolutely.
We can negotiate caps later. If not, half the oil.
It's just like, deal. He lays hoof across the table.
I bro hoof.
Cool. Yeah. So you agree. So he wants to set up in the morning then. Anything else you want to do before setting up?
I just want to know if I can find some knives and some pistol rounds before we leave the place. I need
You
bullets,
can-
goddammit.
We can retroactively buy stuff, yeah.
You can retroactively buy stuff, but if you just want a knife, Rusty has like 50 combat knives.
She wants Bowie
I
knives.
wanted Bowie knives, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to just start strapping knives to my legs. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. You could retroactively buy some shit. That's fine.
Okay, goody goody.
Aren't holsters only 50 caps?
Something
You
like
see,
that.
here's the things. If I buy my knives and my bullets, I can't.
So just buy one less knife and a couple of holsters so that when you draw your knives, instead of 100 AP, it's like 50.
Yeah. Makes. Knives.
Oh jeez. Maybe get quick draw. Okay.
Absolutely. So he wants to set up next morning. If none of you want to do anything else, I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, I'll just say goodbye to the changelings. And guess we go then.
Billy still hasn't talked. And they wish you farewell. It's just like, goodbye. Be safe then. We'll keep the fort down here.
Woo.
Rusty. No, sorry, Lucky.
What's up?
Would you give me Pilot to follow his instruction on where to go? Also, box is blinking more aggressively.
What is this box you keep referring to?
The mysterious box that you picked up when you found the ship.
Wait, is there a box in here?
Oh God.
This,
Wait, hang the fuck on. There's a box? I thought that was just on the control panel.
I said it. I said very clearly that it was not part of the control panel, and it had been just forcefully sort of plugged in with a lot of cables and shit to the thing, to the sort of panel, and it was sitting on top of the control panel, sort of, uh, and it looks like
Alright,
a
that's great. I'm gonna make a science check on this shit.
yeah.
The science programming check on this shit. With 1 degree of success.
69.
It's some sort of arcane matrix.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
A computer.
It means that it means that it's the equivalent of a magical computer.
Okay, cool. I'm now going to make a pilot check. Hang on. Yeah, that passes.
Okay, this is to follow his instruction on where to go, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So what does it do?
So, what does the box do?
Yes.
It's a fucking computer.
Why is it beeping?
What normally when a computer wants to tell you an urgent message, it beeps at you.
Oh. Hang on, wait a minute. Let me just hang on. We have an urgent message from like 3 days ago. Let me just figure out how to turn this. Hang on, wait a minute.
God,
Not exactly, but metaphorically, like when a computer beeps at you, it's usually to inform you of something.
Hang on.
Or you have been texted, maybe.
Hang on. I'm getting a message. Smuggler Hoof's currently at the bottom of the ocean. Oh fuck. Okay, hang on. Let me find the mouse.
No. Okay. Thunder, you must understand. This is not actually a phone ringing. It is the equivalent of like a system notification.
Well, how the fuck do I access the system?
You activate the box and click on it.
it would have
Said,
been
okay,
nice if you just said that it was an arcane matrix.
Why the fuck didn't they tell me?
Okay. They literally did. I had the main engineering said, everything's good on the boat. The only thing left is to plug in the arcane matrix. We can do that right now if you want. And you
And
said,
why have you
"Sure,"
been describing it as the bot?
because you didn't know that that was an arcane matrix, because they usually don't look like that.
Fuck didn't they tell me what it was?
Apparently they know what it is, apparently.
Fucking
Just plug the fucking box in. Okay, can we
I thought
just
they did.
can we just
What's
end
the
this
issue?
nonsense?
Hell, puppy, what the fuck do you want me to do? This is stupid.
Sorry. I'm sorry, I guess it is stupid. All I want you to do is just say, I click on the box.
I click the fucking box. I'm
Alright.
half tempted to say, fuck your clicking of box. Just leave it beeping for all eternity.
No, then he's gonna make the ship blow up.
No.
Fine, I click the box. Space is gone.
Space had to go. Okay, so you click box, and a hologram beams out of the sort of glass top of the box.
Nope.
It forms in.
Nope. I'm out.
I click the button again. I click the button again. I click the button again.
Okay, goodbye. Turns off.
Nope. Nope. No, we don't do AIs. Nope. Don't want to hear from it.
So after a while, you're following the coastline, and you do actually, like, and you come across like you're following the coastline here is just jagged, I was about to call it spires, but I just mean jagged cliffside.
Okay.
And like you're sailing like a little out of that, and like you're looking in towards the sort of cliffside, and then suddenly it's just like Valgren is just like, hey, look there, and he points over, and you see that there is a ship that has been smashed up against the side of the sort of jagged sides, not sunk, but like been caught up against this sort of sharp cliffside, like it had drifted out of control and just crashed into the side of the cliffs.
Well, that's most unfortunate. I'm gonna check out this weird robot thingy and hope it doesn't try and kill us all by just using my programming abilities. I don't know.
I click the box.
Okay, good. I don't want to take responsibility for this thing.
I don't want to take responsibility for this.
I don't like they installed an AI on my boat.
Like the thing lights up and the sort of head comes back, and it's just like, and like it sort of stares out into the blue for a moment, and it's just like shakes, and it's just like last. So it's like it's just like combat log opened, reconfiguring to error, and it sort of blinks. It's just like sort of looks at you and actually sees you. It's just like, this is a this is a equestrian military grade 3 ship. Civilians are not allowed. Please remove yourself from from the weapon of war.
I click the button.
Goes away.
Yeah, not dealing with this
Click
shit.
it again.
Okay. It's just like it comes across again. It's just like it sort of blinks, and it's just like, and she looks at you, and it's just like acting captain of, and it's just like, please, acting captain, stand forward and proclaim ownership of this vessel.
I own it. Mine.
Present. It's like please present your military serial number.
Okay, great. I press the button.
It goes away.
I press the button again. This seems to override it.
It sort of goes up, and it's just like, it's just there's just like this like it comes back, and it starts reading off a bunch of system dynamics. It's just like it informs you that your water is on 88.6% capacity, that your capacitor is working at a negative 0.02 capacity.
Hello, fellow humans. I am also a fellow pony.
Jesus Christ.
Hello, fellow humans. I am also a fellow pony.
Kill yourself.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, it just seems to spout system dynamic. It seems to do it seems to run an automatic check on the ship. You have all the information you could ever want on your system dynamics.
I think I broke it. Did they leave a note at what this stupid thing's supposed to do?
Sorry, I had to answer something. What did you say?
The hell is this thing on my boat? Did they leave a fucking note or what the hell to do with it?
Oh, it's a VI, more or less.
That doesn't help me.
Like
Is this stars without numbers?
no, it's a computer aided personalization thing. Like you've
From
been
stars
around.
without numbers.
No, from Equestria and their mad interest in making everything military. Uh, anyway, it is a little computer with a with a person with a personality, quote unquote. I don't know, like you don't know, but you've heard of this before. Essentially, some big ships from before the war had them. Before the war, in the war.
Well, I don't have much interest in it.
Doesn't have much of a
Alright.
personality.
Yeah, it seems broken. Maybe we
I
broke it.
wonder why.
Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know how much time Hell Puppy spent on this character, but we'll never talk to it again.
Never talked to it again.
I mean, I was kind of interested in it, but fuck it. Whatever.
I'm joking.
You're so meta in when you turn characters away. Anyway,
I was mostly joking, but when it started reading off system diagnostic and asking for military ID, I just kind of went, okay, no, it's broken.
mhm. Anyway, uh, that and that is well, that is what you have. You have a box with something in it and a ship along the side of the cliffs.
I really want to fucking figure out what this stupid. Because
Well,
I
maybe
feel like
here's a fucking idea. How about you turn the box on and leave the box on for like a full 10 seconds?
Alrighty, I'll turn the box on and not touch the button, as funny as it is. Because I'm at this point as a player, I'm done being silly. I just want to know what the hell it's.
Is it lights up again and it and like the hologram sort of changes slightly and it's equivalent of like a command list and it sort of goes down a list. It's sort of like in like like internal system check, like essentially it checks itself. It defines itself as being okay, checks the boat, defines the boat to be okay, check crew. It's just like it talks out loud. It's just like the face comes back and it's just like Captain Anders, please state your current condition.
Deceased.
It turns into a sort of loading symbol for a moment. Just like Helm Master Kennedy, report.
Missing in action.
Highest ranking officer.
Lack.
Like the box for check for crew sort of turns negative. It sort of like it sort of blinks and actually sort of turns and looks at you this time. It's just like, hello. Who are you?
Are you done being like? Check. You know what? Fuck it. I'll stop being an. Hi, I'm Lucky Hook, Anchorman. I'm, I guess, a civilian. There's not really a civilization to be a civilian of nowadays,
You're
but
confusing
I'm a
the poor computer.
civilian. Of course, I'm going to confuse the computer.
It's just like
It's to test how smart it is, okay?
it's sort of like as you speak, you can see that the head shrinks a little bit and a list comes up beside it, and there's like a list of many names, and it just scrolls through it like at lightning speed. You were never enlisted, were you? Lucky, were you?
Nope.
So it just nothing. It's just like it sort of turns at you. It's just like, Mr. Mr. Luckyhoof, would you please introduce yourself?
I mean, don't call me Mr. Lucky Hoof. Technically, my last name's Anchorman, but everyone just calls me Lucky Hoof, Captain Lucky Hoof.
Do you have a preferred pronoun?
Male. He.
It sort of goes on. It's just like, Anchorman, would you please inform me of this of why you are on board a equestrian third grade military vessel?
Because there's no military anymore?
I mean, you didn't have to answer the question fully, but yeah, the military's dead. The war ended in a draw.
There's like a silence there's like one computer cycle, so to speak. It's just
Hell,
like,
you can check my life diagnostics just to prove it.
Good God. Can you please, if I may interject, can you please check since the last time you were started up?
Minus all of the button presses.
it's sort of like my last my my log register, and it sort of names off how many times it's been used in in a few minutes you've been talking it on and off, and a gap of 200 and blah 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 years since last operational.
Yeah.
Well, I've got good news and bad news. Good news is you're on the water. Bad news is that you were never Christianed by the military. Whatever that word would be in fucking.
No, it is just normal.
Okay.
No, I know what you mean. Like Christian, like it doesn't have a name.
So, yeah. Welcome to the radioactive ocean. The bombs fell. The towers were built. The Enclave are assholes. And you work for some survivors now.
Like like a computer sort of like gives itself one circle, and it's just like, what is the current state of the passengers of the ship what is the current state of every pony on board the ship?
How's everyone feeling?
Like Walgren is just like bit nervous.
We got one guy's nervous. Anyone else want to pipe up anything?
Alive.
We got one
Not
person
dead?
who is confirmed alive, another who's confirmed not dead, and an undead monstrosity. So, everyone's alive or in some state of undeath.
It's just like, who is current captain? Who is currently acting captain?
That would be me.
It sort of turns to you, and it sort of flickers for a moment. It's just like, Captain, I can inform you that the ship is operating well within acceptable parameters.
Well, that's good to know.
It sort of looks at you like it's waiting for orders now.
I mean, do you want me to say something? I mean, good job.
It's sort of like no, it's like, your acknowledgement is not required. Just sorry. your your praise is not required. Just acknowledgement that you are aware of the ship's capabilities and current state.
I mean, I thanked you. That's acknowledgement, is it not?
It is.
All right, good. I mean, I'm gonna lean over to Foley. I don't know how I feel about robots. I've seen how they work after 200 years, and they're fucking stupid.
Excuse me, what's your name?
It sort of flickers for a moment. It's just like this unit currently this unit currently answers to designation TTF 619 VA 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 personalization guide.
You'll now be known as Crackle.
No, Crackle's
It,
the other
like
boat.
it flickers for a moment. It flickers for a moment. It's just like confirmed. This unit now answers to Crackle.
Crackle's the other boat, though.
Crackle is the mascot.
Oh, I see.
Look, it's a machine. Unless it shows me that it has feelings, I'm not gonna pretend it does.
Crackle,
Because the robot uprising is.
can you
Adjust you.
can you be a dear and bring us near that ship wrecked on the coast on our starboard bow?
It sort of takes one rotation. It's just like I need. It was just like it is within my capability. Though I need active confirmation to take away manual to take away manual control.
No, I'll do it.
Crackle, is it within your capability to remotely aim and fire the turret on the main deck?
Like it makes one calculation. It's just like not currently. Not currently. There is a not currently. There is a miss. It essentially what body leave. Sorry, I was afraid for a moment there. It says it essentially gives you like a system failure. Like it needs a fix
Cool.
and a confirmation.
Cool. We
I'm not-
have
I'm-
an AI controlled gun.
I'm not giving confirmation to the robot until it proves that it's stable and sane enough.
Yeah,
Okay,
I pretty
so-
much have to
so
go to
if-
bed too, so
You know what? That's absolutely fine. I was going to end it here anyway. I was going to end it with you guys finding the ship anyway. But like out of character for a moment, don't do with the AI as you want. But essentially, it's one of those things of good. It's one of those dungeon master goodwill where I'm just like, even if you leave the boat alone, it will not be stolen because it can literally run away if it wants to.
All right, fair enough. I just don't want the AI getting hijacked.
That's fine.
Also,
Anyway,
lucky I have decided maybe used to like machines, but after seeing 200 years of them, either treats them like at best dogs, at worst garbage.
Yeah, but we should have ended it a little while ago because I would have ended it when you found the ship. Anyway.
Yeah, let's head off. Good night to all, and to all, a good night.
Good night.
See you all next week.
Hell Puppy was trying to say something.
No, nothing important. I was just saying that that I should have ended a little. That we should have already have ended. It's just that I don't know. I'm sorry. I've dragged it out a little. Point is, I would have ended it when you found the ship anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.